Dummy.
Affection, baby, you were and then a friend. And if I ever the greatest duet from the Dummies Podcast.
I will be sure that
That's it.
the ladies just
And give it up for Stock in the background singers.
No.
Joe Budden so
I'm the one that got to say it, Hootie.
Joe Budden so crazy.
I'm the one that got to say it. I'm the one that called shit. Hey, look, I told Can't Get Right he can't come today. All right?
But I ain't maul. I ain't like, nah, Can't Get Right can't come. I ain't coming. I'm coming.
What happened? Can't Get Right can't come?
I'm coming.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'll be there. 11:30, 11:45.
My boy showed up.
mean-
You were talking to you.
He said Joe had
He didn't
concussion.
say me.
My percentage is just right.
You chose not to come. Park so crazy. Park so crazy.
My percentages is just right. Ain't
Put
it?
Parks. I get paid real well. And they ain't stop coming either.
Get paid handsomely, Hooter.
I mean, you probably do get paid very well to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, to do this. It is not easy.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. They try to.
And fair is
It
fair.
thumbs it down a whole lot. But
And fair is fair, but still, you know, if I'm getting my money, I'm coming.
Damn. Bro.
Y'all better make sure y'all get. They teaching everybody, so y'all better make sure all of y'all shit is in order. And me telling you that.
First, you need to keep your mind on your chickens.
Yeah,
Mind your chickens, nigga.
Me telling you that ahead of time, can make sure your shit in order. When it comes up, I'm coming.
You won't have to worry
I'm
about it.
coming
no more.
hard. Y'all fix y'all shit. I'm coming hard.
your name Paul, that shit between y'all.
And that between you and that nigga, goddamn, they ain't got nothing to do with me.
I'm good. I like Park said, nigga, I get paid handsomely.
That nigga distant himself quick like a motherfucker. I feel him though.
But he an independent entity, so I get it. Like, you know.
I mean, he probably got a different. He's a talent and he's an engineer, so that his slice a little probably different anyway. I think.
And he probably only want the engineering slice. You never know though.
Yeah.
Sure, they got it worked out. That's why he engineered so much of that shit.
Dez, don't you dare think. Don't get no motherfucking ideas.
Oh no, it's already an idea. Y'all better understand. That's what I was trying to tell y'all last week. Dez probably got that shit on his vision board.
It's been in the making.
My
Get
first,
rid of these niggas.
my first $1,000.
Ego gonna blow.
I'm gonna go to Stop. And I'm gonna tell that nigga I need more money. You know what I'm gonna do?
I gotta talk to the fellas.
What my boy name that came that time? That G Boss. He got right when my boy came.
Jacob.
Jacob, what you doing this week?
Yo, Jacob, what up, babe?
But we brought Jacob in here. My boy learned everything that same day. Goddamn. I know how to do that. I've been telling y'all that.
I told Jacob to tell y'all that. Dummy.
Here we go. You're tuning in to the Dummies Podcast. I'm Stock.
I'm tired.
I'm Hootie, nigga.
And we back like we never left, because like we said every week, we never leave.
Yeah, bitch,
It's
you.
episode 132. Yes, 132 episodes, man. Yeah, feeling good, feeling great. It's Sunday, May the 16th. This month already rolling. Pandemic numbers, man. Corona numbers, I'm seeing they going down. The death rate, hospitalization is down. But still do your thing, man. It is still not safe out there, man. You know, I know somebody who, you know, lost a family member this week, man, and it was just kind of crazy just to hear it, because as people getting excited about coming outside, it's still people going through it, man. So do your thing, man. Try to be safe. I know they're opening up. I got a story coming up about the CDC and dropping the mask mandate. I want to see how everybody feel about that, but we'll get to that. Shout out to people on the front lines who've been, you know, fighting and battling through the pandemic. Nacho Man Randy Savage is not here today.
Nacho Man. Nacho, call that nigga Nacho Man. Nacho Man. Here it is.
Can't Get Right ain't here, man. He had to go take care of some business. He out having a good time.
Man, bro.
But man, that shit was so funny.
That
That
shit
nigga
was
said, Nacho Man Randy Savage. God damn.
They'll show who he is, though. You can't even deny that one, goddamn. I'm gonna rate your nachos. I'm the Nacho Man.
That nigga made his bones on nachos. Then
Fuck football, nigga. What about them nachos?
right.
That nigga was arguing with me for I'm on the sideline in the big game. Now y'all nacho trash.
Hey, Todd.
I don't give a fuck about the nacho.
Cold ass hot dog. Shut up.
It's crazy, bro.
Watch the left-handed layup.
But where we at with it, who?
Oh man, been a good week, man. What y'all got to say? They saying the dummies falling off, man. They ain't been as consistent. We people missing each week. Somebody missing here and there. What y'all got to say about the dummies falling off, man?
Hey, I don't miss.
Okay.
Life happens.
Life happens. Life happens, Todd. That's what my boy hit you with when things happen, Todd.
Like for instance, I'm going home this weekend. I'm going Wednesday or Thursday. I'll be back for the pod on Sunday.
I feel you.
I'm gonna get up at 6 o'clock.
Dedication.
So I can make it to the pub.
Dedication.
Get back. Come on.
Yeah, nigga. I'm passionate about this shit.
I feel you. I don't miss
My
it,
nigga,
but I
it's
just
orders
miss.
and he's
I
sensitive
can't
about
do
his
shit.
shit.
I just miss. So I can't say that. So I get it, man. But the dummies ain't falling off. Like Todd said, life does happen,
Right,
man.
motherfucker.
And I would rather one person miss it, but a pod keep going.
Right. Even when it was just two of us, and when you and Joe had it, we still brought you a show. So instead of focusing on the negative, we gave you a show regardless. Focus on that.
The dummies consistent.
131 of them.
And that's flexibility, too.
Hey, it have been the last 132.
132.
Most short change us.
Yeah,
And 16
so I
practice episodes, nigga. Yeah.
That shows flexibility. Nigga, you don't see the same anchor on Sports Center every day. They switch it up. You know what I'm saying? That shows. That's why the show has the longevity.
You don't even see the same analysts on NBA tonight or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
On who?
Chuck them be gone sometime. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Shaq
Take
be gone
breaks.
sometime. Right. Life happens.
Nigga, look at this is TNT, motherfucker.
Right.
The show gonna keep going, and we gonna always be a part of it. But we ain't falling out. We good, man. We just need our breaks. Life does happen. We gave y'all a whole pandemic straight, man.
Right.
Chill out.
Right.
Chill out, man. And we ain't beefing. We got love and loyalty in here. We might fight a little bit, slam a nigga here now. But, you know, shit
I
happens.
don't know now.
Shit happens.
I mean, we see what's going on in them other podcasts. I mean, when them dollars start mattering, then
Just like you said, man, them niggas ain't friends. But I would hope that wouldn't happen. But until it happens, you don't know.
and we had that discussion before. You know what I'm saying? But you know,
But that seems like that thing again this week. Who you calling, Joe? Let's see
Y'all
what he
making
got
me
to
think about something. Hold on.
say. Let's see what he got to say. Or whoever they got to say.
Just 1 second.
she's not gonna answer.
Yo,
Hey, I need you to stay away from the podcast for about 7 to 10 days.
Take off 2 episodes.
that's cool.
Yeah, I need you to stay away about 7 to 10 days, all right?
I'm not coming back. I quit.
You promise?
Yes. Hand claps, man. Give us some hand claps. Give us some hand claps.
Perfect, man. Perfect.
Man, what you doing, man?
Sound like you bored.
Finna go get something to eat.
See, y'all see, he not, you call him on the fly. He ain't as ready as you think.
He ain't quick on his feet. Like he got to have it plain.
Yeah, he got a plan.
He
He
gotta
didn't
be
get to
real.
write it out this time, did he?
Bro, it just happens. Like, I'm naturally amazing. So it just happens. I don't try to be.
Yeah. It's God
It's
given,
just
huh,
something
Joe?
that just happens.
Well,
Yeah.
you ain't
Talent.
you being terrible right now. You ain't amazing right now.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
We'll see you
Didn't
probably.
nobody have to teach George how to jump. He just knew how to do it.
Well, we'll see you probably like in what, like June, right?
What did it
Well,
make?
it was
Somewhere
all
around there.
Mid-June. Come back mid-June. You know what I'm saying?
All right, we out of here with you. You messing up our show.
Goodbye.
damn. You know,
I ain't want to. You can't. Nigga, you don't get to say
you don't
that.
get to say bye, huh?
Nobody. See nobody.
Nobody.
You got trauma now. You got to hang it up on the nigga now after our little conversation. How was your week, Todd? What's up, man?
Oh man, it's been a busy one. Busy 2 weeks actually. Last week I didn't come. Of course, it was Mother's Day. Y'all boys held it down as always. I didn't expect anything other than that. Happy belated Mother's Day to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Even though I wasn't here, I'll give you that. I got to chaperone my niece last week to prom, man. Y'all ever had to chaperone?
How old was this
yet.
age group?
Oh, 18.
Okay, because you know they got the middle. I didn't see a lot of these middle school. I don't even think I had a prom in middle school. But how was that chaperoning? What's that about?
It was okay. You know what I'm saying? Prom is something totally different. Just put
You was
that
one
out
of them
there.
old men in there. Hey, look, girl, y'all too fast up in here. Don't be doing all
No,
that.
it wasn't nothing like that. You know, first they had a prom send off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody shows up at the house.
About
They
30
wait
feet.
for the female to come on out and, hey, this is me. You know, it's a big thing now.
The spectrum.
It ain't just like you go over to the girl house, pick her up with the goddamn little rose thing, and you pin it on and you gone.
Nah, I seen Buddy had a fucking Lamborghini, didn't it?
No, that's the Porsche truck my niece.
Yeah,
her
okay,
folk-
Porsche
Same
truck.
thing.
We had to go get that, by the way. We went to Atlanta to get it the day of prom.
To bring it back here.
Man, I remember we used to just drive the goddamn livest car
The
that we
livest
thought
car
the
that
family
we
member
knew.
had.
Yeah, yeah.
My dumb ass went and got a PT Cruiser one year. I thought that shit was so loud. Let me get that PT Cruiser.
That be
Stupid. Blame baby them on that. Blame baby them.
Stupid ass nigga. I was in that bitch though. That shit was, I thought I
Crap
was
though in
doing
that
something.
And that, like
Ain't
I
no,
said,
ain't
man,
no crushing in that.
it wasn't no
Where there's a
crushing.
will, there's a way.
But
Dummy.
in chaperoning, man, I like it's a big thing, man. It's an event. Like I said, we went and got the truck. That bitch was live. That bitch a spaceship now. Porsche trucks, yeah. I kind of think I want to go away from the round now.
Oh, you want to Porsche truck?
Yeah, but then I thought about maintenance, and then I was
What's
like,
your what's your percentage of this? You gonna get Porsches
man,
and shit?
we ain't talking about that on air, man. That's off our conversations.
You sure you
know
won't
what I'm
have it for the public to hear so everybody can know wrongly?
Get it out there, because 2 years from now, when I don't pay your ass right, you can revert back to this episode.
But guess what? The only thing we'll do is probably fight and then be friends. I don't think
you gonna look like that nigga at the baseball game. I'm gonna knock that nigga. I'm gonna knock that nigga ears back in place.
And the crowd is not gonna help you out.
It's okay. It's okay.
Who to say? Drag him out. I get paid well around here.
I told that nigga get the paper right. You gotta get your paper right, nigga. If that's what you had to do, that's what you had to do.
No, we'll just probably fight. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even got to get litigation involved. We'll just fight. You know what I'm saying? And then be friends. Because that's what we are. Anyway,
We good. We good at that around here,
right? And aside from that, man, just birthday planning. Birthday in July, big thing, man. Big things coming up.
You got some big plans?
Yeah, I'm gonna travel.
You having a party?
No party.
Birthday cake and shit, like candles and shit.
Nah, I'm gonna go see the world.
For one day?
Hell no.
The whole world?
It's a part of the weekend, man. You know
I feel you, man.
I put it in the group. Well, it's official now. I said one spot in the group, but I'm not going there.
It's a secret?
No.
Okay.
It just ain't for everybody. I don't want nobody just showing up. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
Until we on the podcast, be like, how was your week? I went to here.
Yeah, it's over then. You can't pop up.
Okay.
That nigga going to Bessemer.
Nigga ain't about to pop up everybody popping up as a moon the time.
I think gonna be a Bessemer.
Nigga just pop up as a moon again.
No. But other than that, bro, that's it. How about your week, son?
I didn't really do much this week. I did go ahead and get everything straight to finish getting the house fixed, man. Tornado, that shit crazy. You still yeah, I'm still fixing shit.
I think I'm finally finding out the tornado got me, man. I think something wrong with my roof because like my ceiling is wet. A little moisture.
See, call insurance company.
I already called them, but after the stories you done told them, I really don't even want to talk to them.
I mean, it ain't bad. It just, you got, it really is the contractors, man. Like, them contractors, they want to know how much the insurance company gave you so they can
know how to
price it up to that. And to me, man, charge me what you supposed to charge me.
Right.
I get that part, but even up front, the insurance company going to say it, even whatever the portion is, you still got to pay this. Like,
oh yeah, you got to meet the deductible.
Pay that,
and then
like that number?
with my particular company, weather and storm damage, or they got a different price point for them. That shit higher than just regular events. So
I should say it's a regular event.
And I'm still finding more damage. Like I done told them, like they already know about my AC unit or whatever. Man, I went out there, I was, cleaning the weeds and shit out the bed. Man, I looked at the back of my AC unit, man, that bitch so dented in from the top to the bottom. That bitch like somebody just squished down.
So you didn't get a new system? They just fixed it?
No. I submitted the quote. So I'm waiting on them to tell me how much they're going to give me to replace the motherfucker.
Damn.
So that's how that shit goes.
Nigga, I'm going to rent something good again. Shit.
I saw this weekend, I wanted to ask y'all, the FDA approved the Pfizer COVID vaccine for kids ages 12 to 15. Mm-hmm. We all parents here. We all got kids, different age ranges, but similar age ranges, and still don't matter. You're a parent. Are y'all do y'all feel comfortable letting y'all kid get a Pfizer vaccine at their age?
Yeah, I do. At this point right now, I do, because for the same reason why I took it myself. I took it. I didn't have any adverse reactions or effects. Don't know of many people who didn't. I do know some people had them and things of that nature, but it was mainly some underlying as well. But I do feel comfortable with that. Like, kids have gotten the flu shots before. To me, I look at it like that. A kid has gotten a flu shot. So
yeah, I kind of second that, but then I look at it from a standpoint because I'm not in the medical field, I haven't heard of any cases where kids caught COVID. Or kids.
Well, I've heard of them catching it, but
it's just not bad for them.
Every time I hear it, they all like asymptomatic,
Right.
But I don't want
or super mild.
But I wouldn't want my daughter to give it to her grandmother.
This is true. Yeah, and I get it from that standpoint.
But what if grandmama vaccinated?
They can still catch it. Be a male. Look at it.
Yeah,
I mean, we got to see how that has an effect.
But they did say a lot of and this is not every case, but they said a high percentage, is like 98% or not. It's something somebody had to check my numbers, but they were saying that a lot of the people who catch COVID after they've been vaccinated are either asymptomatic and or if they have symptoms, it'd be super duper mild and they've shown where they can't spread it.
So is that the answer to that question? Like, if grandmother's vaccinated, then you say you don't have to worry about it with getting it with your kid. Because me personally, I still would get it for the kid anyway. Because it might be a case where the kid does have it.
I know for me, I'm just kind of like a little skeptical. I don't know why. Like I went and got it for myself, but honestly, when I went and got it, I got it under pretense thinking that I just need to take this one little shot and then I'm good. Then they came out and was like, "Oh, this is something you're gonna have to take yearly." And I I don't really take the flu vaccine. Yeah. And the only reason I did COVID versus flu is, COVID don't shoot you with live virus. Mm-hmm. I ain't really like. That's why I won't take flu, because like, nigga, why the fuck you gotta give me a little piece of the, I don't want a piece of nothing to understand how
I never take it again, because the only time I ever caught it is when I took that shot. And I ain't never took it since.
Like a nigga goddamn finna, hey, let me shoot you with this gun so you know how it
so
feels. When the real, nah, bro, I don't need to feel none of that shit.
So when you actually get shot in the back, you know what it feels like.
I'm okay. Yeah, I'm in good shape. But I was just curious, like, would y'all actually let y'all kid, take it? I was just talking at the top. The CDC relaxed the mask guideline for vaccinated people. Mm-hmm. Say if you vaccinated, you don't have to worry about wearing masks indoors or outdoors. Mm-hmm. They say you're in good shape. Problem coming in, a lot of governors are pushing back, especially in more liberal style states, are saying, if I do that, how do I differentiate between the people who got it and the people who don't? And the answer is you won't. Right. So their thing is like, maybe I should keep my mask mandate in place then, because that makes sure everybody's safe. Right. What's y'all thoughts on that?
I think since it's so hard for you to tell who's vaccinated, I think that's a crazy thing to say. Because I could be right here with COVID right now, partying with all of y'all and saying I'm vaccinated and nobody knows. So for me, I don't think that's safe. I just don't think that that's safe if you still know that people are going to mix in and mingle together. It's easy because I don't feel comfortable with saying, "Hey, you vaccinated? You vaccinated?"
Right, and that's what they said. It's highly unlikely that they're going to ask for your card or ask, "Are you vaccinated?" Because they go into a whole different kind of category. But
what about even like you say, you like to talk to people and meet people? Like in these casual conversations, do you ask this person? Because I'm talking to you right here, right now. Yeah. Do you? I don't feel comfortable with asking a random person or even somebody.
Bitch, get the fuck out of my business.
Right. But like, honestly, I mean, I just don't. I don't know.
You just take it. You just do what you do. You know what I'm saying? You can't put your things off on somebody else. Like, even though they may not be vaccinated, you know you taking the shot, but you still gonna wear your mask.
Are you taking your mask off?
I got my mask right here.
So I mean,
I'm here with y'all. So,
right. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm around you like this already, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I know, like, yeah, we've been in interactions and we know that you've went and taken the shot. Okay, cool. I'll do that. But no.
That shit remind me of like when a nigga be crushing out there. Right. Like she look straight.
She look like
I don't need to wear it.
She clean.
She not a spill.
She clean.
Dummy.
But I said that, I thought about that because, like probably one-on-one, I'm like, if you catch me, I'm gonna be honest, like shit, I might not have that bitch on. I do feel more comfortable with it, but I still don't feel comfortable group settings. Like, like where my man was at, no judgment or nothing. Right. I just don't think I can handle that shit right now. Shit.
I can. I'm just
maskless anyway. Like, if you go,
but you gonna look real up. Like you gonna look stupid in a mother. Not saying that it matter, but you look stupid at like a nigga going to the pool in jeans and a goddamn sweatshirt.
Hey, but you still see that nigga in that long t-shirt.
That's different though.
Well, like, cause I was gonna ask that. Like, does that matter to y'all? Cause like you said, like you was saying they have a send off. So Friday, I actually went to one of these send-offs to take photos. Mm-hmm. I probably was the only one to know with a mask. Me and Aunt Becky.
But see, I could understand it in that sense.
You don't know them.
I'm not saying that. But listen. I'm not saying it for me. I'm saying me and Aunt Bethel. Aunt Bethel got up here to take her picture. You know what they did? They shamed her for having a mask on. Which
okay.
feel like, take
I
that
bet you Aunt Bethel was like, shit, okay, cool.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will not hurt me.
And that's like I said, though, like to that point, I think we talked about that last week. That's like shaming the nigga that wear rubber or something.
Right.
But you know what she did? She took it off, actually. So that's big loud phone there.
Dummy.
They're Wayne now.
Dummy.
What Wayne got to say, man? What you talking about, Wayne?
Hey, Wayne, you called us during the middle of the podcast, so you on air.
He ain't got
jokes for you.
Huh?
I had big jokes for you, man. I didn't know you was busy.
Yeah. Like you're on the podcast right as we speak. They hear you.
You could come over here and tell me.
You say my boss say he ready for his spot.
He ain't ready for the spotlight, man. You don't know what to do on nothing like this.
Hey, look, man. I've been looking at all y'all shows. I done took me some notes.
Okay.
I called Masaki in there. I'm gonna be in there Wednesday, man. I'm gonna start me a podcast.
Took you some notes. Are you really learned something from us? You might have the wrong notes, my nigga.
No, boy, y'all got some good stuff in there, boy.
I call you when I get out of here, fool.
All right, buddy.
All right. Boy. What fuck was we saying?
Boy, I said you took some notes.
Mask. And, wearing it to not wear it.
Oh, yeah. But I do feel a little bit better about, I mean, let's face it. This was the point of taking the vaccination, was it not? You're supposed to get to a point where, so the experts say, and we trust in the experts. Some people are like, I don't trust them. They shot y'all ass with the chip that's gonna reprogram your mind. Fine, we trust the experts. So if they're saying those same experts that you trusted to take the shot, those same experts are saying that you could take off your mask.
Mm-hmm. I get it. And it's also, you got to look at it the other way. They're also the same experts who told us not to wear a mask in the first place, too. So some of it, I could pick and choose what I think.
Right. You definitely can. But to your point that you said the same reason with your daughter that you let her go take the shot, you listen to those experts. You already got shot and you would let your daughter take one.
It was, you got to think of leadership at the time when they were saying that, too. Fauci did say, man, this is something serious. But, the people who were in charge was... kind of.
And if you saw that,
don't do that to them.
That is people. True.
So,
because if you remember that documentary that I talked about, Totally Under Control.
Yeah, I watched that.
Like they was pushed to say that.
Yeah.
So what Fauci was pushed to say that?
Absolutely.
No. I'm talking about when the CDC was the one saying that.
I'm talking about when Fauci initially said you don't have to wear masks, and he came out and said, I said that because we wanted to save enough masks for these workers in the hospital. Like I get that, but you still lied to me.
Yep.
So that's what I'm saying.
Again, you got to look at leadership. You know what I'm saying? And
I wouldn't blame that on leadership because I would say Fauci went against that.
You kind of have to, you just got to watch that doc. Because if you see the mask makers and like the deals and the backdoor deals that were being made behind the mask makers and shit, then you'll get what I'm saying as far as to why they were telling him to say you don't have to wear it.
Well,
they were, in the middle of those deals.
But so you think that Fauci kind of followed that those steps?
If you take what he said initially, you don't even listen to what he said afterwards because it's it's cleaning up what he said based off of who was in charge. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all saw Ohio, and they'll give you $1 million if you took the COVID shot. I mean, not everybody, but like they're gonna put you in a raffle or a drawing.
I'm going to take it. Put a chance.
I need to go to Ohio.
But
come on, Alabama, what the fuck y'all doing?
That does. So then, when you think about it like that, then can that make you think like shit? They want so many people to go. Conspiracy theorists. They want so many people to go take it so they can bug y'all ass. Only 5 people gonna win, but the other 5 million gonna lose.
So you mean to tell me somebody can hack into our systems as far as gasoline or whatever just happened, and the United States can't stop that, but they want to put a bug in your arm to track you?
I don't believe in the bug shit. I don't know in the tracking.
I don't understand it.
But even
it's
still,
stupid.
tracking don't matter. Like they say, this is being tracked, that's being tracked, that's being tracked, that's being tracked, that's being tracked. My watch being tracked, so right, like I'm being tracked anyway, nigga. Facial recognition, nigga. This is 2021.
There's no reason for me to be talking to you about a truck, then look on Instagram and got a Dodge Ram ad campaign in my own.
I've been getting Tesla truck shit all week.
Right, so come on, man.
So I ain't worried about you. Like track, nigga.
Right,
they know everything. You use your debit card,
and now if you notice, now they even ask you like,
do you want them to track?
Yeah, when my phone, I had to log back into every fucking thing.
Do you want?
And every time now they ask like, hey. We are tracking to help you with advertising. Shit, I said no, but Tesla shit still popped up. Goddamn, man, fuck y'all, man.
It ain't one of them I said yes to. I wonder how many people actually say yes. You can track me.
Yeah, like I mean, shit. If you think about it, it might help you find camera lenses and things that you need. Shit, fuck it.
It might.
Hey, before we move from the mask,
I just still be scared that means they can hack me.
Right,
that's how I take it.
I mean, shit, they can hack you if they want to.
Right.
I ain't got shit. Leave me alone.
But before we move from the match thing, I saw that Nike is requiring their employees to go back to work in September. Y'all work from home now. Have y'all gotten word on when y'all going back in there?
But I told somebody,
and it's happening though. It's gonna.
Yeah, it's coming.
It's gonna happen. Well, I listen to little small words. We're bringing more staff on site. Stuff like that, they let you know they slowly but surely.
Yeah, they finna. Yeah, and then I told somebody, man, at this point, if it's time to go back, man, we done had
2 years.
We done had a year and a half of being at home. I'm cool. Like it was cool while it lasted. Let's not be greedy. Let's just move on from it.
But Do you have some pushback with that? Because I look at it like, shit, can I still be effective doing it this way and also be more effective in other ways in my life too?
Oh well, yeah, of course. Like
I
don't want to go back, but I'm not gonna be mad about going back. Is what I was saying.
I think like the tops in government and things like that should look at those type of things because I think that those kind of things are good for the economy. I get to do multiple things, make multiple streams of income, which means I have more money to spend. But that's just how I think.
I think it's not a company in America that didn't see how much money they're saving, looking at their accounts and stuff, checking it, seeing how much they save, and probably. It's gonna be a lot of companies that probably transition that don't bring employees back. Right. They keep it remote.
Right. The top ones have already said, all right, like the Googles and Amazon, not Amazon, but the Googles and people like that, and Apple and shit like that. So.
I can also see too where we work possibly. I don't know nothing, but possibly going back to because they had got rid of it, talking about we weren't productive, but then we turned out to be very productive. Right. So I can see them turning around and being like, let's add more days of this, or even having people that can have schedules where they totally work from home.
Yeah,
so
man, I'm sorry, everybody ain't got to be treated the same, man. You don't do your work at home, send them back in.
Right. Make them come back in. That's true. Right, you don't reward you don't reward everybody with bonuses.
Right. Every kid gets a trophy shit.
Yeah. And I think what companies are realizing is that more valuable than anything is people's time. Yeah. So if they allow you to work from home, not only do you get some time with your family back, you still get the production that you need for that company to be successful. Now, my job and the position that I'm in now is totally remote. Like I don't ever have to go in the building. I'm just in the building now for training. You see what I'm saying? So, don't hate Huda, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm hating my friend.
Don't hate Huda, but yeah, even at my job, they're starting to bring those who haven't been productive. They're starting to bring them back in.
I actually want to get back around some people though. Like on the norm, like a day or two.
Hey man, we here every week.
No, well, like a big amount of people, just see people, hear people. Be
that nigga gonna be over that shit in a week,
right? I ain't gonna talk. Like that's the thing. For I'm not gonna talk to him. I say I just want to see him.
What if they don't want to wear masks?
Go on Facebook, Instagram, or something.
I go to the mall.
They don't want to wear masks.
But I'm saying I go to the mall and they don't want to wear masks. I do that now. It's no different.
But I'm saying if you want to see them, just go to Instagram or something. Like they pay pictures or some shit.
There you go.
Fuck that.
Easy fix.
Y'all saw the California lady. Yeah, she accidentally watched her winning $26 million lottery ticket in the lottery. I mean, in the laundry.
Got to be more careful, sweetheart. What you doing?
She wasn't able to put it back together.
So what happened was she went to a convenience store in Los Angeles. Well, right outside of Los Angeles. She's a regular there. She told the clerk what happened. The clerk knows who she is and knows that she frequents the store. So what they trying to do now, the lottery people are looking at surveillance tape. Because they know they know where it was purchased at, and they know a winning ticket was sold. But they said right now, it's 19.7 million if it goes unclaimed. That they're just gonna drop it into the public schools in California.
Good for the schools.
How sick you is right now waiting on this decision?
I'm very sick.
I'm very sick. I'm very sick.
For real,
you got to find a way to find a good. And me losing that much money, I'm never going to be happy about it. It's going to have me cursing out kids, but then I'm also be like, that's good that it's going to the kids. Hopefully they'll give it to the kids.
Fuck them kids. What you said that time? Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids, but damn, good job. Good
I got kids, bitch. Shit, fuck wrong with you. I don't mean fuck them kids.
Can I just get a little bit?
Get them they 19.7, but give me my money too. Goddamn, we can do
both.
both.
Dirty though, man. I already have the money and just not put it in there anyway, and then rather take this lady winnings and put it in there.
Well,
because it's her winnings.
Well, technically they give it to the person who wins it. So,
But if that's not her charity organization that she want to donate to,
then no. They're donating it if it's unclaimed.
She don't get to choose. I mean,
right now she don't have a ticket. Okay. So you can't like shit. Me and you could have pulled up. Hey man, that was me. That's me right there.
So you mean to tell me again, we don't have the technology to pull up nothing that says that this.
Well, she ain't hit the Life app that says, "Do you want me to track your life?" So that's why I don't know. She got the shit. So
Nah, but I told you they reviewing surveillance because again, when they win a lottery ticket, before they know who the person is, they know where it was sold.
Mm-hmm. They know
the system know exactly where it's sold, the time and everything. So it's not that hard to match it up. It's just are they gonna honor it without the ticket?
Unless that gas station records over his goddamn surveillance every day. Then they fucked up. Some of them want to have only surveillance for 48 hours.
Y'all know what I would have did?
First 48.
Say that would have been Dez or something, right? And he would have said that he was the one when bought the lottery ticket. I'm like, man, I cashed up that nigga money on Friday, and he won Saturday. He was supposed to buy my life.
It was a group ticket.
Look, it was a group decision. It was a group ticket.
Those were our numbers.
That was our number.
Here's the confirmation. Thanks, Hoochie. Is the confirmation. He signed it. Thanks, Hoochie.
That nigga,
You crazy.
you know what I'm talking about, don't you? Okay, cool.
I don't know.
Nah, but for real, Dez, goddamn, I'm telling you, I'm taking all that nigga earnings, or I'm gonna get my percentage, nigga. We was on a percentage-based lottery ticket program.
Right, and what that was, you got to split that 5 ways. It was all legal.
Hey, listen,
See,
now I shouldn't even told y'all my idea because now y'all looking for
Joe Budden so crazy. Niggas, this is percentage based.
nigga. I'm the one that's supposed to say this, Hooter.
Percentage based, nigga. You paid a percentage of that. We all did.
Hey, speaking of money, man, y'all ever had them conversations with people? You be like, man, shit, man, I can't wait on my taxes to come. Oh man, I ain't even getting no tax. I don't even know when I'ma file.
Sorry
like,
for you,
so, bitch.
motherfucker.
Like, I want my shit.
Well, you need to hurry up and file. Maybe that's why I ain't get my shit back because you didn't file yet.
It be that and them stimulus people, man. I can't wait a month. I don't even get one of them.
Sorry.
You doing something wrong.
100, 200.
I would like my taxes. I paid it to them, and I would like some of it back. Thank you, goddamn.
I'll buy you a meal from McDonald's.
Yeah, man. I was
Sorry.
like, I think that shit happened like 5 times. We like, man, I can't wait, man. I need to get my tax. I ain't even file. I don't know when I'm gonna file. Well, bitch, you better file for Monday.
If you ain't getting something back, you ain't doing
Why you
something
trying to be cool, goddamn?
dude.
You better file for Monday.
Fine, you're well off. Okay, I get it. You don't need your taxes.
Or you just ain't doing shit right because they well off and don't be paying like
But
that.
them folks get on my nerve. Tell you had brought up Gasageddon.
Yeah.
The gas hack. Yeah, you know, people go fucking crazy over the stupidest shit on
Putting that
earth.
shit in it.
Tell you had said why the
Walmart
government can't keep it, but you know, one of the things with this one is these be private. They got the people got hacked is a private company.
Oh, okay. Got
So I'm pretty sure the government knows what's going on, but it's also up to that private company to decide how they want to kind of handle this. Because when people, they actually paid the ransom back.
what was the ransom amount?
5 million?
10 million, wasn't it?
10 million, I think I heard.
It was 10 million.
We'll have to look it up and make sure.
But they've been,
paid
you know,
it.
that's been a thing for a while. They've been doing it to hospitals, and people been paying that ransom. They be paying it in, and that's one reason what people say about stuff like Bitcoin and those currencies, since they can't be traced. That's what they demand. They demand for it to be paid in Bitcoin, or
You're never gonna find it.
yeah, things like that, and you never gonna find it. So that's why a lot of governments are against Bitcoin, and then some governments use it to their advantage. You know,
So you think Bitcoin gonna survive because knowing that and thinking that, you think they're gonna survive?
I think it's gonna be something that survive, but to me, and I know people gonna kill me.
take over?
I know a lot of people making money, and I got Bitcoin. I'm getting Bitcoin. I want Bitcoin. I want all that little shit just in case, because I'd rather be caught with it than without it. But I'm still skeptical about all that shit. They tell you to hold on to, like, yes, people are making money, but those people that are making money are cashing out.
What if they
But
say the same
a lot
thing?
of people, like a lot of the experts say, the purpose of it is not to cash out. So if you cash out and you make, let's say you cash out, I don't give a fuck how much you cash out, and this could be my
500K.
ignorance. But what I don't understand is you cash out
Into cash.
and be like, oh, I made money. You get $10 million, and then the next day the shit over with, and you ain't got no Bitcoin. Then what the fuck what was the purpose? The purpose is if the dollar or the money crash, you got money.
Right.
So
Transfer Bitcoin to money. Well, some people accept Bitcoin now, so
They do.
I mean, so it's that way
But
currently.
but we seen experts say don't spend your Bitcoin. So if
Right, that's what I'm
people
saying.
accept money, why would you go buy a car with Bitcoin if
well, is that the same thing as saying save majority of your money, your cash, you know? And then also, is that like saying, what if your bank gets hacked and they can't pay you back with the insurance, or the insurance company that pays your bank gets hacked? Then what? That's when you start to think that Bitcoin is going to get hacked. They think the same thing, that this can happen to your bank as well. You ain't got no cash, nigga. Your money is a debit card. What if all of these debit cards gets hacked? Same logic, sort of say, I guess. But I got debit card because that's been the foundation.
yeah.
Right.
So, you know,
Yeah.
Bitcoin one day, I actually tried to go buy some Dogecoin on my stash
Doge
app.
coin.
Doge.
Whatever the fucking shit.
Doge.
I nigga said Dodge. Ram.
Yes,
Dodge coins.
That's it. That's how it starts. See, this is why this shit don't make sense. Because now somebody gonna have a Dodge Ram going. Here you go. Get man, I bought 350,000 million of these.
App developers, holler at us. We got you.
Just like what Barry, like, bitch, how much is that shit? Nigga, don't. I bought 305 million squares.
Lucy's.
Yeah, like
Nigga, cigarettes?
Like
You got?
you got shares of that shit?
How much money is it, nigga? How much cash? Goddamn, $1 million?
Oh, I only spent $50 on it. Man, get the fuck out of here.
But the niggas making
I'm fucking
money.
with you, Barry.
They are making money, so it did make me go look at my app and try to purchase it. It wouldn't want to let me purchase it because I got to sign up for some shit for some 20. Like, man, fuck it. I'm gonna do it, but you know,
I definitely
I'm gonna start off small. But I don't even.
I just don't know what I'm doing.
I don't even know if it's good to sign up small.
Yeah.
Cause you ain't gonna get shit.
That's exactly why they making so much money for you stupid idiots. Go that bitch. Oh, I just put in all your money be gone, goddamn. Cause you gotta put that shit in the right way. You gotta put the right currency in, like cause Baron was telling me something. If you put Dogecoin in under some Bitcoin and you don't put it in there right, nigga, that money's gone. Yeah. It's gone to the atmosphere. It's gone to that little world, whatever they call that shit. Yeah, it's
nigga,
gone.
the bank always get their money back.
Right.
When they make them fucked up mistakes, they get their money back. Goddamn.
File a claim. You have your shit back
Satoshi,
next day.
whoever the nigga is who made Bitcoin, the little group, nigga, I need my $10. Fuck wrong
But
with
no,
you?
but with that gas shit, man. I was trying to tell people because a lot of people didn't know, like, with rushing and going to the gas station, you were creating the gas shortage. You know, especially in places like Alabama. Alabama gas don't even come off that pipeline like that. If from what I'm understanding,
It's more East Coast.
no, yeah, that was more an East Coast pipe. Georgia, I can understand because Georgia come off that pipe, but our shit in Alabama,
Southern,
Mississippi, and Louisiana come right out that goddamn water right there. It come right out the Gulf. It come on barges and stuff. So we was good. So people going to get all that gas was creating the shortage. It's just no different than in 2008 when the financial crisis happened. The government knew that that there was a money short. But if they would have said that publicly, you go get your money out the bank, you go get your money out the bank. If all us get the money out the bank at the same time, the bank don't have enough money.
Right.
So I tried to do the right thing, the smart thing. I actually got less gas. I stopped at $65. It was like Sunday or Monday's gonna go down, hopefully.
Man,
You know
I
what
didn't
I'm
get no gas because I didn't really go nowhere. So I didn't get no gas till 4-5 days later when it was time to get gas when the light went off.
I had to go to Trustville Friday and had to fill up. I ain't fill up. I got 65 and it landed where it landed.
Wait,
like,
you got $65 worth of gas and it wasn't a filler?
And
it was like three. It was like three.
You want that truck?
It was like 3/4.
That's why I'm finna get
Oh,
this.
I forgot you got like what, premium or plus?
No, the mid grade, but still $4 for gas. How long does it?
And that's what I was just about to say. Gas did spike.
$3.99.
Right,
That's why me and Cuz finna go get that Tesla Cybertruck, nigga. That's what I'm going to get.
I feel like you should get that anyway, maybe because even if you think about it like this, you're getting gas. You're gonna pay the extra for gas, so you might as well put that on your car note. Like I look at it like if I get that, I could pay $200-300 more on the car.
Yeah, because if
extra.
Because if you think about it, you spend about $500 a month on gas. Yep.
Yep.
So you might come out cheaper.
That's exactly why I can't wait to get back at the crib.
And so one of the things I was looking when I was looking at that Tesla truck, I was Googling like how much do people power bill go up with? Because it's power.
Probably not that much.
It wasn't. It was like
at
an
all.
extra $30 or $40 for most people. But then too, where we work at,
get it at work.
we
Got a
have
station,
free charging
right.
stations.
I charge my phone at work when I go to work.
But they
tomorrow.
charge for it though. They do charge.
Not at my job.
At my job, they charge.
Yeah, well, they fucked you
Y'all
up.
peasants.
Yeah.
You know why I work with
Yeah.
them. You no peasants.
They money hungry.
Clearly,
I
if
say
they got
money
there charging you for
goddamn.
some shit.
But y'all, you know who you
Your
work
people
for.
money hungry. Your
Thank
people
you.
money hungry.
Thank you. You see what I'm saying?
Your people money hungry.
Yeah, your job is, hey, these people
Be all you can be.
You know what I'm
goddamn.
saying?
Be all you can be. Be all you can be.
Mine, where does next dollar coming from?
But you get to work from. You got a permanent work from home. We don't have that.
But see, that's
So,
the thing,
it
man.
depends on how you look at it.
Listen, bro, my credit card bill has skyrocketed since I had to go back into the office this month, bro. From all gas, all gas.
Your credit skyrocketed.
Get your Tesla Cybertruck.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna give me.
I need them hoes to look like a ram, man.
It just ugly.
I don't know why. Like
I like aesthetics.
it's so crazy to me because everybody keep calling that bitch ugly, and I understand it. But for me, I like it. I feel like it represents the future. So like when I'm looking at it, in 5, 6, 10 years, everybody gonna have cars that look like that, and y'all just gonna be like, oh damn. Then y'all,
Nigga got that
and then
demolition
what it
man.
is when you
Yeah.
first, you always look trash. But then in a minute, everybody gonna look up and be like, oh these hoes so loud. And
You gonna be one of them niggas. I was first, nigga. You always calling it.
I'm damn sure gonna do it because you motherfucker called it ugly.
That be ugly though, man. I'm sorry.
It's loud to me.
The Jetson mobile, goddamn.
Like the Challenger. I got the Challenger because of the body style. Nothing looked like it.
I liked it too though. So
Yeah,
I ain't
at
gonna
that
go against
time,
that one. I ain't
nothing
gonna go
looked
against
like it. The body style was different. It looked ugly. Like it looked not ugly, but it looked different than any body style out there. That's how I feel like with
And
this.
see with my truck shit, man. Like
Can't wait to walk out the mall and call my car to pick me up. Nigga, fuck wrong with y'all?
It's raining. Come and get me from the door.
Pull up and pick me up
What
at
is
the door.
ugly ass vehicle for?
Me?
Dummy.
Yeah, ain't got to worry about nobody at the light mistaking me for somebody else.
Nigga ass gonna get us robbed and his shit gonna be bulletproof. Our shit gonna get shot through. This nigga here.
My God. Hey, I think it was Tampa. Elderly man dies from being punched for using a racial slur.
That's fucked up. Who punched that man for that? I mean, I get
A
niggas
Dunkin'
punched, but I
Donut
ain't-
employee faces
Now you going to good.
He faces manslaughter
He
charges
should.
after punching an elderly customer who later died.
He should. He should.
No. This is the thing. The customer came through the drive.
Racial slur. I don't care about that. Unless the man spit on them, touched them, I don't care about no racial slur to punch an old ass man. Sorry.
Okay, so
But go ahead.
the man got his order from the drive-through.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's still irate. He gets out of his car, goes into the building, and then, you know, confronts the guy on the inside, the black guy, the employee, and he then punches the man.
You know what I would have told him? My dick is bigger than yours. I'm not punching that old ass white man. No, I'm sorry.
Dummy.
I don't care. You call me whatever he want to call me.
77-year-old man.
want. I ain't gonna let that happen. Now
What what happened after he punched him?
He died.
Oh, damn.
Right. I ain't know.
punched it.
He died.
Carlos
Now,
Pujols,
he
who was
deserved
working at Dunkin'
manslaughter, whatever.
Donuts.
He deserved whatever
He
did.
punched a 77-year-old man and from getting
Why
out
you
of his car, going into the Dunkin' Donuts, calling him the N-word, and
I'd have gave that nigga a donut. You want a donut?
So
He later died.
Carlos Pujols
Yeah.
punched him?
Yeah.
Carlos Pujols punched a 77-year-old man who later
'Cause he
died
called
from
him a-
his
'cause he
injuries.
called him a
'cause he
nigga.
called him a racial slur. Yes, sir.
Carlos Pujols?
Carlos Pujols.
Only thing I know is Albert Pujols.
Albert Pujols,
man.
right.
I
Whatever
don't
the
think he
racial
was
slur-
even a nigga.
Right.
Like,
So whatever the racial slur was, Carlos didn't appreciate it, so he punched the
He might be
77-year-old
both. He
man.
might be both.
And he later
man,
died.
listen, I get it. Some people don't play about that word and things like that at this point in age. But
Fuck that word.
if you letting that word, to me, if you letting that word control you or have emotional hold over you, like in 2021, that's crazy. Like you giving them what they want. They want you to punch them. You know,
Not kill him.
not right. But like, you know what I'm saying? So they can sue you or get you locked up or shoot you or say that you tried to hurt them. Like to me, like it's more control and laughing at that shit. Like you think that shit, we talked about this before. Like you think that shit finna work on us?
Right.
No? Fuck off.
All right.
You want a donut?
Right.
And I'd have called him a nigga. You want a donut, nigga? What up, nigga? You want a donut?
But that brings me to my next question.
Okay.
That takes me to my next question, though. Do you think you're self-aware?
Say what?
Do you think that you're self-aware?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
All right. Are there any flaws within you?
Yeah, I'm fucked
That-
up. I'm honestly fucked up.
I think got them date questions like who the hell with Nicki Minaj?
I'm actually trying to get the question out. Yeah.
Dummy.
You didn't expect that though. You didn't expect that.
Do
Yeah.
you think that you're self-aware enough to work on the things that are unflattering about you and try to change them?
Yeah.
Have you been doing it?
Working on the things that's unflattering about myself.
That you don't like about Hootie?
That I don't like about Hootie.
Right. Self-aware meaning you know what the fuck.
Well, self-aware means that I notice it. It doesn't mean I disagree with it. Like I can know I'm an asshole, but maybe I like it. So I ain't been working on fixing that because I don't give a fuck.
Joe Budden's so crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, like those things that other people say that they dislike and that they hate. If I feel like it's offending you or doing something to you, I try to work on it. Does it always work? No. Do
What
I
about
try? You know, maybe.
What about you, sir?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you should always try to fix flaw. For people that you care about, you should always try to fix things that they feel like are flaws. Some things I don't feel like people can change. If that's who you are, like you got to be honest with yourself. Like I don't think that I can change that. I don't think I can stop that. And
Or I don't want to.
right, or let them people, you know, make the decision that they need to make based on that. But I think you should always kind of work on your flaws and things like
But you shouldn't always change something about yourself simply because someone else doesn't like it.
facts. Because who you are and what you are is what you are and who you are.
You need to accept
Yeah.
who you are. That's that Wayne verse,
Yeah.
right?
I don't know what I said, but who you are is what you are, and what you are is who you are, nigga. Dad.
Whenever you are it.
I am what I am, little Steve.
Yeah,
Who you are is what you are.
So-
there you go, Dad.
So that's a good question because then how do you know what to pick or choose to change or not change?
Well, see, this is my thing is in that whole situation is like most times it's about how you treat others in that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm always going to treat others well, so that's why I'm
right, and that's what I'm saying. And that's for me. But as far as like, say for instance, the text message that I sent the other day on Mother's Day, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it could have been a situation where I just wanted to rant, you know what I'm saying? But the response that I got, it was like, man, I ain't asking for your advice, man. I'm telling you, I just listen to what I'm saying.
Well,
know what I'm saying?
In the future, start making. I think that's cool, but I think we all agree that sometimes we all need to probably make this disclaimer. Hey, I don't want y'all opinion. I just want to vent and say some shit. And then maybe we'll look at it or respond to it. But sometimes if you just initially jump in there with it, we're going to respond and be like, either you tripping or you cool.
Unless you call a hooter. He don't respond. Hey, man, I'm just venting. Hey, man, I don't like how. Fuck that shit. Just leave it. Oh, man, let me vent.
But then.
That's DJ.
But
that's
again,
DJ. Come
that
on.
Could be
no, that's you. That's definitely you.
That's DJ.
Bro, that's you.
But that could be something that, again, you can be like, okay, I can be more. I can be more self-aware in that situation to change that about me. Because I'm like, we all at this table are just natural fixers and solutions driven. Like if it's a problem, we're not finna sit in it and wallow in it. We're just gonna, okay, how do we fix it?
Sometimes not initially. Sometimes we kind of spiteful and be like, I'm just gonna let you be mad for a little bit before I fix it.
But now initially, when the problem comes to you, you like, okay, so what we gonna do? Because sitting around crying about it ain't gonna do nothing. It's a time waster. Most times people just be like, man, I just wanted you to listen. For me, it has always been a problem. Like, okay, you come to me with the problem. All right, so how
is that always a thing? Huh? You really just want somebody just to listen, like not say nothing, not respond, just listen.
Sometimes it is, it is valid. Like again, i.e. the text message that I sent Mother's Day.
I want you to listen.
It was just like
I want you to listen.
It wasn't even about like, because more than anything, I'd be like, "Am I tripping, bro?" And then that when I'd be like, "Okay." Then you give me your opinion. If I tell you what I'm thinking, then it's like.
But you get mad when niggas say you tripping.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you didn't like that. Bro. Too tough, Mr. Postman.
No, I didn't, bro.
That ain't true, goddamn.
Hey, look, what the fuck? He just want to crack his jokes.
Look, y'all ain't looking at it from the right way.
Nah, bro.
Who just want to crack his jokes? Funny, bro. Man. Y'all, I got called funny, man.
I ain't never seen like a overall consensus like that, but yeah, lost in a clean sweep.
No, I didn't, bro. I did not, bro.
Nigga had new group members texting goddamn wrong.
Just do it.
You was wrong.
No, bro. Nah, but I'm saying like
you're not being self-aware, or maybe.
But again,
you're not being self-aware because you're not admitting. So you're not being self-aware.
And that's why I'm saying that's exactly what that's why I asked the question.
So are you being self-aware right now?
I am, because I know. When I said it to you, initially, not just to you, but to the group initially, when I text what I text, it wasn't for me to, say, because I didn't even go into any detail about it. I just was saying, in general.
So it wasn't for you to get a response from us. It was for you to just get your things off. But if you're self-aware, you knew that was wrong. So you knew you was wrong before we told you?
No,
it wasn't. Then you not being self-aware.
How many times have we all texted in the group what I text in the group? And we all just basically agreed to what was texted in the group.
Yeah, if it's a overall consensus of agreement. But in this one, it was an overall consensus of disagreeing with you.
And you're still not being self-aware about it.
I did not go into detail. I just said it. But when
you went into detail, everybody still disagree with you. Nigga, I still disagree today.
Nigga, you couldn't have found that lottery ticket in the laundry and got us to agree with you.
Bro, like.
Be self-aware.
It was more to the story than what I told you in the text message. It's text message.
So I'm gonna ask you your question. Do you think you're very self-aware of yourself, and are you trying to fix those things?
Absolutely, daily.
So being self-aware, do you see yourself doing anything wrong?
Yeah.
Doing that conversation you're talking about?
Yeah.
So what we talking about?
It depends.
I'm confused.
No, who did? You talking about? Okay, I just got your question. So yeah, right, no, I don't. I don't think I did nothing wrong.
So then you know,
dummy.
But I will say too, with self-awareness, if you think sometimes it's self-centered, I guess, because if you feel like you're self-aware, that's fine. But that might not be how the person in your house receiving it.
True.
Sometimes they're not self-aware either.
Right.
That's very true. But I'm just saying, like you were saying, are you self-aware? You might be doing shit that you don't even know that they don't like.
And you're doing it subconsciously. You don't even think about it.
Yep. Mm-hmm. But I'm still a big proponent of if you don't say anything, how do I know?
How do I know? Right.
So shit. You ever walk in the house, they be slanging the dishes. Right.
What the wrong with you?
Y'all ever walk in the house and the dishes just, I'm like, damn, she finna break that cup. Like, what's wrong? Nothing.
I only asked for a bill.
Nothing.
I don't like how you asked for that bill. I said, please.
But they hit you with that nothing so fast. Man, oh yeah, something wrong. You almost broke the China guy.
Yeah, your lips balled up. Talk about nothing. Unball your lips.
Man, did y'all see A-Rod was reportedly shocked that J-Lo was hanging out with Ben Affleck.
You can have an old lady.
I don't really give a fuck about that part. The only thing I care about, is the part that he was shocked that she was hanging out with the goddamn other nigga.
That's fucked up. That is some shocking shit though. Like, imagine y'all just was engaged yesterday. She found her new old nigga who she was with before. Next week, come on now. You filed for that, J-Lo. Call a spade a spade. You filed for that.
I wouldn't have been
a week
shocked.
later. I wouldn't have been shocked, but I'd have been like, nah, you can't do that now. We just now was engaged last week.
Right,
I'm shocked. Fuck that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm shocked. If
women real good at goddamn getting under your skin, that could have been something just to fuck with you.
Well,
just to make you feel like, oh, you ain't do what you want. And we know they'll do that.
So did the nigga act like a nigga? Oh, how you gonna do that? I'm gonna do my side too. I'm gonna go buy the Timberwolves. Let me go spend some
Man, let me
money.
text her cousin. I'm
gonna go buy the Timberwolves. My boy went bought the Timberwolves the next week.
I'm like, where your cousin at? Let me see. You wanna hang out in my private jet?
Where's A-Lo? Let me text A-Lo.
Hey, go to the airport. I got a ride out there for you. He's gonna bring you to me.
J-Lo filed for that.
And we was talking about all the divorce shit too. Gary Owens' wife say she want $44,000 a month in spousal support.
To do what with? I mean, when you live in that life, I don't even know if that's a lot or not, but I don't know.
44 a month?
I know I can't.
That's a lot. I'm
but when they rich like that, is that a lot? If he rich like that,
I don't know how much Gary Owens worth days over there. Why you let me know.
Why you texting?
But
I was actually posting. Why you egoing?
But he but like to ask for $44K a month, that's a lot of fucking money.
It is, man.
But I don't, like you said, I don't know how much cheddar he.
Like, how much is their mortgage? Like,
just type in net worth, Des, for Gary Owens' net worth. But yeah, I don't know how much that shit is. Like, to ask for that. But they was married. Married for 20 years.
He worth $3 million. So now you can't spend no $44,000 a month. I'll give you $4,000.
If they in Canada, he might be in trouble.
Yeah, I think they in Canada.
Even before what we heard this weekend, I've been hearing like I got some lawyer friends. My lawyer friend said that's what lawyers do. Mm-hmm. They automatically go for the roof, right. And you got to bring them down.
Like, damn, how I'm gonna go from 40 to 4? Maybe I got to just go to 25.
Yeah, because think about it. If you come in and say, man, I only want $2,000, how the fuck you gonna get up to 10?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Nah, bitch, we finna give you what you asked for.
2 to 10. Now I give you 3. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Like when I had that little court issue that I was going through, they was like, hey, whatever you do, whatever you say, don't lock yourself into amount. So if they offer amount, just say, hey, I just want what the court see fair.
Yeah.
Because if you say like, I'm gonna give you $5,000, okay, that's cool. They're gonna be like, shit, he been said that it was okay. So how the fuck you get to 60 and 70 and 80 if you already consented to the lower amount?
So she fucking herself up by going with a number?
No.
Hell no, because that's an outrageous number.
What if the number could possibly be?
Man, that number ain't gonna be more than that. Man, fuck all that.
But isn't she going against the whole point you say the lawyer say don't do? Don't lock yourself into a number. She locking herself.
Yeah, but I'm locking myself into a fucking number that's
an astronomical number.
Yeah,
like, so I should ask for $1 million, basically. If
whatever. But I'm just saying,
if I know I'm only gonna get 50 or something.
Yeah, like nigga, $44,000 a month.
Yeah, they may be like, okay, this is a doable number versus who he is. You know what I'm saying? So,
gotcha.
Yeah, no though,
shit,
no way.
That's
44 of them things. It's people that work for a year and don't make that much money.
In a year. It's a lot of people. Majority of people don't make that much.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the crazy thing. Man. Most people make less than $44,000 a year.
That's true. You gonna get that shit in 1 month.
Right. That's crazy. Man,
that's sick.
Take this 4 and be happy. Fuck around.
I know. We was talking a lot about. I know we was saying how we was kind of sick of the racism and all of the things that we keep having to report about. But I don't know if y'all saw. To me, it's like it's something going on. Like it's a lot of shit going on right now for people who not paying attention. But I did see that in Tennessee, the state passed a bill to withhold funding for any school systems that teach about systemic racism.
Right.
Why?
I saw that too.
Like, what's y'all purpose? I would like to hear y'all explanation. Why you don't want them to know about that? Like, what's your real, true explanation? You want to stay the same? That's the only logical thing I could think.
They're
You
not
want it to stay
self-aware.
the same and get worse? They self-aware. They know exactly what the fuck they doing. They just don't want to change it.
Right.
They just don't want to
They're not
change
self-aware,
it.
not
goddamn.
being self-aware.
They being self-aware. They just don't want to change that shit.
Ugly.
I'm
goddamn.
self-aware that I'm racist. I want to stay racist. Come on, man.
But they doing that in like a lot of places, like with these voter restrictions, with some of the different laws that's being passed to make it harder to vote. All that shit. Like, it's making the anti-protesting bills that they passing, like, it's making it hard for people to have a voice. And then, like they said, if you teach more about history, especially if you can catch them at kid ages, you can probably start rooting out racism and bigotry and all that stuff. If you teach that history to preschoolers, kindergartners, first graders, second grade, by the time they get adults, they do really view people as just human beings and equal.
Exactly.
But to get it out of there, like you said, I would really love to sit down and ask, like, okay, cool, you feel how you feel. I'm not here to disrespect how you feel, but I'm here to understand, why do you feel like that's not necessary to teach the kids if it's a part of our history?
Because
at this
take
point-
away funding.
At this point, I just think it's racism. Ain't no thing. It's just racism because it's more lucrative for you to not be racist. You do know that, right? Like, you're driving, when you're racist, you drive black people away from your business or your organizations or your whatever it is.
Well,
but when you're more open, you're probably going to
It
take more
depends.
money.
Because for some people, it might be more lucrative for them to be racist. They get a lot of donations and money, and
Yeah, but then I think you open yourself up to get more donations from that other side.
not if you don't like business is a niche. So like if that's not part of my niche, I wasn't gonna get that money anyway.
Gotcha.
But by being this niche, I'm gonna get plenty of money. If I don't do that, I wouldn't be anybody.
Well, this one isn't one of those, though.
What you mean, the school system?
Yes.
Well, the school system gonna get money regardless. Whether
Right.
you like
So
them or
that's
not,
what-
they finna get money off taxes and.
So then there you go. It's just racism.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about in general, not
Gotcha,
this.
gotcha.
We know what this is. Pure plain racism. That's it. But I just thought it was kind of crazy how they was doing that.
Dummies.
And then you saw in Alabama too, they going to end unemployment. But I ain't really want to necessarily talk about that part. With it, I've been seeing a lot of chatter,
Hold on. Alabama's ending unemployment.
like the extended unemployment
right.
federal benefits. They've opted out of it.
Okay.
That extended version of it, because their notion is that to keep supplying people with that makes them not want to go to work.
Right.
That they're getting more. I saw a lot of people saying that a lot of people, like they said that Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, the minimum wage is $7.25. A lot of people have gotten a lot of stimulus money. They got tax money, things they've been stacking up. Why would they go back to a job that's gonna only pay them $7.25 and work their ass off to get nothing?
Right.
Exactly.
So a lot of people like
Not even rent.
so a lot of people going at those businesses like, fuck y'all. Y'all need to offer more money
Right.
to get these people going. And I was just wondering, like, do y'all feel that's a good idea?
I think it's a good idea for the big wigs to go after these companies to say maybe you need to pay people more money.
They are the big wigs. McDonald's is the big wig.
They are, well, when I say big wigs, I mean like governors and
Yeah, but
and
we
places-
already
those-
know.
those are
We
private
already
companies.
know.
You can't
Well,
do
I'm
that
saying
with
those
We already
people-
know that some of those corporations are bigger than
I get
government.
that. I
Government,
get that.
right.
But if you're gonna people who's gonna stop the unemployment, you got to have some kind of solution. That's what
No.
I'm saying. Like, yeah, well, then I mean, that's just gonna
No.
fuck your
Like,
place up.
I'm from their political standpoint, not me. From their political standpoint, I'm finna stop it. And if you want to get money, your ass better go to
Go
work.
to work.
I
Right.
get that, but you're gonna fuck your people up, and that's gonna be less people working.
Clearly, clearly, if they're doing this, they don't. You
yeah.
think they care about that?
Yeah.
What you just said?
I get they don't care, but I'm just responding and answering it. No, they don't care. I know they don't care.
I
Which
feel
is
like
stupid.
Okay, you know the saying you, and I'm this is not me. I'm offering more context for the conversation. If you teach, if I give you fish, you good. But if I teach you how to fish,
You don't need me.
cool. So if I keep giving you money, you're not gonna go to work. But if I take it, now I'm all of a sudden hustling. We saw that just in general with the podcast that we like. You know, all of a sudden now y'all able to create a show and get the lighting and where the fuck that shit was when you was in this
Right.
big beautiful show. Like you could have been doing this,
They-
but now you
Joe
take it
wouldn't let
away.
happen. Joe
Nah,
wouldn't let that happen.
that was never said. But to the context, they feel like if I keep giving it to you, you're not gonna go and get it.
I get it. And like I said, okay with taking it, but still have some kind of solution.
Have you seen
the
any
jobs
businesses not open due to lack of staff? Because that's happening. That's a thing.
I saw a sign on
Popeyes.
Instagram.
Right, that's a thing. Yeah.
Said we all quit or some shit like that. They put a sign on the drive-through 4 in the afternoon, evening, whatever you want to call it. And them niggas wrote a sign, put it on the drive-through window. Rallies is closed. We all quit. So stuff like that, staff, yeah. But as far as planned, not really. I don't think. Other than like the pizza spot over there that was on top of Hush. They purposely closed for like 2 months because they was renovating and doing things like that. But as far as just staff, no.
It's what pizza? I mean, what
Not
pizza?
the little pizza spot that was on top of Hush. They said what pizza? The little pizza spot that was right on top of Hush. I don't.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about.
They moved right across the street into the cool building, right across from
I got
3000.
you. I got you.
Yeah, I don't know. I just look at it too, like, and I mean, I don't give a fuck what level I'm on. Like, if it's 725 or if it's where I'm at now. Pandemic helped me reinvent my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already had them, but it gave me time to,
Put them into motion.
Yeah. So like for me, I just feel like, okay, if I got stimulus money, if I got all them different checks, if I got taxes, I got all that, cool. I need to save. I need to keep a lot of that. And if I just have $7,000-$8,000 just sitting there and I'm not going back to work, I'm gonna run it down. I might as well go back to work, keep that in the tuck, and know that I'm finna get the fuck up out of here soon.
Right.
Is that one of those things, the good go with the bad? Meaning those people who actually really need that money and really depend on that money on a monthly basis to help with something, some kind of bill, some kind of rent, some kind of car note.
Definitely an unintended consequence. But at the end of the day, I mean, bro, we have businesses that we frequent, and if we want to go to these businesses one day, like i.e. Popeyes, let me tell you something, man. I've never been to 3 different Popeyes, and all of the chicken was gone.
Is that the chicken shortage though?
No, it has nothing to do with chicken, but at the end of the day, the line still wrapped around the building because, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of goes hand in hand to me because all of these people want it, but when they're there, you got a line and people are so quick to just want their stuff in and out. You don't want to wait on the, you know what I'm saying, on your food. So you end up the business lose money because you get out of line. You don't want to do it.
Popeyes, you rich, man. Radley's, you rich, man. Pay the people.
Man, I'm like Plies, bro.
Pay
Every
them a little
time
more
I
money.
go in there, they don't have one thing.
And it's crazy that y'all say that because there are a lot of businesses that get it right. Buc-ee's just came to
they raping them.
Birmingham. They give 40-hour work weeks are available. Their minimum staff start at $14.
Minimum.
That's dope.
Yeah, like the minimum it start at $14. They got 3 weeks paid time off. If they use it, if they don't use it, they cash it in or they can roll it over. McDonald's just actually responded. McDonald's has been notorious for their wages, and they're one of the ones that people weren't going back to. But McDonald's doing $500 signing bonuses plus looking at raising minimum wages. So.
Raise it, man, because that's the kind of employees. That's the kind of employees you're going to get nowadays. Those people who's losing their unemployment, who actually need a living wage, which is that $14, $15. Like, it's not kids you're hiring anymore, man. It ain't these 15. Sometimes it is, but it ain't these 14, 15, 16.
Right.
You're hiring people who have families.
Yeah,
they got rent.
And I don't know how many billions of dollars McDonald's collected last year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure it's up there. Like morale. I think some of these jobs get too stuck on numbers and don't think about morale. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I made $20-30 billion last year, however made, $1 billion. Why can't $1 billion be invested back into your employees as bonuses or, just, you know what? Everybody at this corporation gonna get extra $800 on their check. That go a long way for some people. Right. Not necessarily just the money, because we know that should be gone in a minute.
Right.
But that's just that go a long way for people feeling appreciated. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I think that'd be the problem with a lot of business corporations. They don't really show appreciation for their employees
at all, man. You can make $23 billion. Let's say I cut off $2 billion and raise minimum wage by $2. That's a lot.
Man,
that's a lot. You still got $21 billion, and your people getting a $2 raise.
But you know what's crazy, bro?
Raise,
we can sit here at this table as employees of corporations or wherever we work, and we can understand the importance of morale in the workspace, right? I know I will. I'll take donuts to the job or some one day, and you can see the appreciation. And I'm
like
telling you, bro,
like
your employees, they appreciate it, and they'll go above and beyond for you. Imagine putting donuts or replacing donuts with money.
You can do both.
And both.
Right.
Both.
Yeah, but like looking at McDonald's hit 4.7 billion last year.
So instead of giving yourself
That's
a raise,
annually.
Take
Yeah.
3.7. Get other money back to the people.
That's
But
crazy.
hey,
And these people are the people that's making this 4 point whatever billion. Like, you don't have computers running McDonald's together yet, but
not
it's
yet.
coming.
They trying.
I was talking to a friend of mine. My friend moved back to Africa. And one of the things that she was saying is that she would never move back here because everything here is so
expensive.
not only expensive, it's a high work
Fast.
And then we looked it up. America has one of the most stressful job markets, meaning like the people that are working, our workers are the most stressed in the world. Right. Now, we are the richest country in the world, and we one of the most powerful countries in the world, so they probably come with it. But everybody else enjoys more of a laid-back lifestyle. It ain't all about work. And like I said, I just think that some of these employers don't ever take time out to appreciate. They look at the bottom line, and when their numbers ain't hitting, they don't think about mental conditions, mental health. They don't think about what the pandemic might have did to people in mental. They only look and say this metric wasn't met. What are you doing over there?
Not even fully that either. Let's say the metric was fully met. You know what they're gonna do? Even then, find a way to make a new metric to make it even better. So that's gonna put even more stress and more strain on those workers.
And so that's
not
what
on themselves.
And that's what they saying. Like, we're never, and I get it. Like, I feel like it just need to be a fine line between we got metric and numbers, and then also appreciation of the people that make those metric and numbers. That's just me.
Key is work-life balance, man. It's crazy when jobs preach work-life balance, but then don't give their employees the life balance portion of it.
Nah.
Like, come on, which one is it?
They don't never take into account to none of that shit that we was just talking about. So,
yeah, you got this time off, but I'm going to frown at you if you take it.
Right.
It's my time.
Now that's the shit that I never understand. I know we talked about that, but like I just never understand how I can have time, but then it's frowned upon if I don't have time. Like,
It's mine.
yeah, I earn that time. Like, I don't know, it's just weird.
Don't
like,
give it to me if I can't use it. That's how I feel about it.
if you're gonna look at me sideways when I do use it.
It's only for emergencies. Well, God damn it. I ain't gonna have no emergencies.
Right.
My
Middle day is the
my
emergency.
time, my life. It is, and technically, it really
Kick
is.
your
Like,
ass. How
a
about
middle
that?
day is a real emergency, man. 'Cause like you can go to work mentally and not in the right place and hurt somebody.
I literally took one last Friday, mental health day.
Man. You should.
Like, no, not today.
Mental health is more important than any job to me.
And May is Mental Health Month. We're gonna try to get us a therapist on here.
Yes.
Here soon. So, y'all stay tuned to that. You dig?
Because you niggas need some talkings too.
Right.
My mental health, right?
You sure?
That
Yes,
was your
I think.
mind saying he's not being self-aware right now.
Not at all. or he's being self-aware, just doesn't want to disagree with it. You know how it is sometimes.
How y'all gonna tell me what my feng shui up here doing?
I ain't gonna tell you. I'm just gonna tell you. You sounded like you wasn't sure. That's all.
Took a lot of football head.
Even that wasn't sure. Yeah, you nigga.
Took a lot of hits to the head. Football.
Yeah, you a little.
Am I mental fine? I didn't say that I ain't got CTE. I got CTE, but my overall like how I feel right now, like my mental, I'm good.
You're good right now.
You're a functioning CTE is.
Yeah, nah, I'm definitely functional. I function with my shit now. Sometimes I forget, but
Functional CTE is.
This shit broke, man. Your shit broke, man. Ty, your music, man. You want to talk about your music?
Oh, yeah,
Because I'm pretty sure you probably was the biggest super fan of this music that came out.
Yeah, man. What y'all think of that J. Cole album, B?
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it's some parts of it I like a whole lot, and then some of it I just think it's okay. And I just guess they flip flop which is which depending on where you.
They
listen
need the flip flop shit.
Flip flop is
So the live part can be dull depending on what I'm doing, and then the dull part could be live depending on what I'm doing. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
He has some parts where you can be up and be active too, and some when you just chill and relax.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's a super dope album.
I do too.
Ain't gonna lie. The first listen, I was kind of like,
Skeptical. and
then I listened to it again, and I was like, okay.
Is that one of those you like it the more you listen?
For me, I didn't like it as much the first time as I did the second time. But after that, I've liked it. So
you thought it was hot fire as soon as you put your ears on it. Huh?
For me, no, I didn't, honestly, like I didn't listen to it until the next day.
But once you listen to it,
and I got a chance to dive into it. I was like, oh yeah,
Man,
he's rhyming. He's yeah, I couldn't take it away from him.
which is always his thing.
He's
A lot of people knock him
lyricist.
for his production.
Right.
that's what I was gonna say. So
Right.
on every song, elite lyricism. It's just some of the songs made ain't the type of songs made that I like or that I, really want to vibe to. But the lyrics, the lyrics only going to be amazing. No
I
matter
did
what.
say, aside from the album being dope, it's a dope album. I like it. I would like to see him, like I be saying with Wayne, get with other producers a little bit.
And some of these younger guys, the Take Heats, those type of, throw you a couple. But he does a great job of mixing it up. I will say that he mixed it up well. He one of them beats was a Boy Wonder beat that was pretty good.
Yeah.
I think it's the 100 Million. I think is one of. But so he does have like the 95 South. The production on that's pretty good. The 100 Million that one's pretty good. The one with 21 Savage production's pretty good. But then there's some of that, as they say, that boom bap. Once that comes on, that kind of puts me in that I need to be chilling, relaxing to listen to this one, not riding on a pretty.
And see, that's the thing it's not that get ready for the club pregame music.
The 100 Mil is though. The 21 Savage is though. The 95 South is though. So
But it's crazy that we say that because
we ain't doing that anyway.
Because who the fuck going to the club? Right.
We going to chill. We going to chill on the
Most of our
balcony.
life is chilling anyway, but
right.
niggas don't want to listen to chill music.
Right. But I love the album. Like this is perfect for me. Like I listen to it when I do my thing at work. Like I said, I that's when I really focus on all music that drop. When I can just sit there and listen to it and take it all in. That's what I did with this.
I don't listen to music as much as I should. I hardly ever listen to music no more.
I try. Most times I'm listening to podcasts.
Yeah.
I like to listen to niggas talk and see what they think, and and I like to listen to the type of music who's going to make me think that same way too.
Right.
And I think, and that's why I feel like podcasts are so clutch. I'm thinking I'll give a little information, but like I just feel like with podcasts, what make them so valuable is. And I'll get back to J. Cole, but what make them so valuable is whether it's J. Cole, Wayne, Kendrick, or whoever, Beyonce, I don't care who it is, they can only give you 10 songs,
This is true.
12 songs. And after them 10 or 12 songs, you got to wait months for whatever the next thing will work. We're giving you new content every single week.
Right.
So you can't listen to last week and be like, oh, well, I listened last week. I don't have to listen this week. Because it's a new set of content.
That's why music gets old
and
so fast.
you're giving them a whole new album every week.
Right.
And that's the beautiful thing about podcasts. I'm not gonna say no more about the value part and how you get to that.
Can putting one bad album out podcast fuck you up?
Huh?
Putting out one bad album, sort of say, like you said, podcast is
Yeah, bad
basically
podcast can fuck you up.
bro.
That's why, like, for me, I know I be anal and I talk crazy. Y'all nigga fuck with me. Shut the fuck up, shit like that. But I really do believe, like, if it's a bad podcast, you can't fix it. If that's the one that we see shit all the time, you don't know why that shit went viral, but it go viral.
Right.
And you on that bitch and your collar hanging all off. Right. It's too. You can't go with the approach. Sometimes even Joe say like, and I'm just being transparent. Like, oh shit, ain't nobody gonna watch it. You know what I'm saying? Right. You don't know what the fuck that shit finna do. None of us do. Right. So like,
like a meme.
So for us that any one of these shows that we put out can be that person's first introduction into us. Right. And so if they get on that bitch and that bitch trash, they're not coming back.
Right. And that's my thing. Like, while I got your attention, I want to keep it. That's my thing with all of this. Like, we got listeners, and like you said, we growing in Washington last week.
Nigga,
we got them now.
You need to pluck your eyebrows more then. Then look at that goddamn camera.
Nah, don't. That's how we'll lose them out there.
Draw some attention. Draw you some attention.
Definitely play. I'm talking about, hey, it's a thing, Hootie. You know what I'm saying? Handsome, it's a thing.
Ultimately, we say it all. Say J. Cole.
J. Cole.
Yeah.
J. Cole pretty good.
To me, goddamn, 21 Savage has been the MVP of the features this year. He killed the Cali.
Over Wayne?
Well, as far as those two features, yeah, I think those are pretty good, man. The one on the Khaled album, as well as the one on this one, yeah, I think the 21 Savage.
Lil Baby been going rich.
I think he's been doing what he's been doing, but I still, even on this album here,
what about Wayne? I
like the Savage.
Nicki's album, Seeing Green.
But even before that, the one with Benny the Butcher, who Yeah, Bennett.
Benny the
Benny
Butcher,
kinda
yeah.
Yeah, when he went nuts.
I
He
still
went
like.
nuts?
I
He got to go nuts.
Don't he rapped. We don't want to say
Yeah,
he
we
went
don't.
nuts,
Yeah,
y'all.
this is true.
Give him
Yeah.
too
What
much
do you mean
credit.
nuts?
Right.
Yeah, he was terrible.
You hear what he said?
He was the worst on that song. There was only 2 people.
It was 3.
But even still, I do still like the 21 Savage versus better. I think 21 been doing this thing. Even on this album.
Yeah,
think
now
that-
I like 21, so you get no argument with me, but
Yeah.
I just was curious. But yeah, Nicki did drop something. What
Nicki
was it?
dropped Beam Me Up Scotty. It's basically what it was. Is like a re-release.
Lil Wayne had the 4th best verse on here.
They
Can't get
did
right
drop
voice.
a song called "Seeing Green." Her, Wayne, and Drake.
Mm-hmm.
You talking about lyrics, buddy?
Why the argument is always who had the best or worst verse? Why
Well,
all
that's just-
verses can't
when you
just be
put-
fire?
when you
It's just
put-
a com- it's
when
just
you
a
put
competitive-
dogs on there,
right,
you
put-
gonna-
right.
You know, but all 3 of them held their own and went
They
stupid,
did.
and they all right,
They
and they
did.
all got lines that stuck out. It just,
So with that being said, is there a worst verse? And is there a best?
No, it
I mean,
don't-
for some people, sure, yeah. Like, I think Wayne had the best verse.
yeah.
I think Drake wasn't no slouch though.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? And
Girls
Nicki,
better in the morning,
she
like-
went hard,
But whatever I said, your girl was better in the morning, like
like a slice of
Like
pizza.
cold pizza, nigga.
That's when I hit her with the nice to meet you.
Man,
Like, I ain't even asked her last night. Who you is right there. I just went to
Jesus.
work.
Oh,
But nah,
crazy.
I think that just naturally come with music. You gonna always compare, versus me and Wayne and Mark used to do it. I used to have to kill him all the time.
Wayne had the 4th best verse on here, okay?
You know what I'm saying? Just like Can't Get Right said last week. Wayne had the best verse on Mama. He didn't want to play that. Okay, I'm first, motherfucker.
Nigga crazy, man.
What you got the best verse on?
Right. The best anything.
What was your best football game?
I did them ribs real well. Mine was better.
nacho commentary.
Nacho man. Nigga, I'm the nacho man.
Nacho Man Randy Savage.
Oh, you so stupid, bro.
I rated the fuck out these nachos better than y'all. Fuck those y'all niggas, man.
But yeah, I caught Nicki. Like at first, I thought it was new, so I'm listening. I'm like, okay. And then I started hearing like old Gucci songs.
Yeah.
So that was an old
It was a-
mixtape put together.
It was a
2009
mixtape because like
right.
the first 2 or 3 songs was like some new shit, and then all of a sudden, holiday season.
Yeah.
Like when
DJ
holiday
Holiday
come
on that thing.
and it came on, they was bringing the song back. I was like, hold on, this old.
Right.
But this song, this Wayne and
That,
and
but
Drake,
that's
this
new. Yeah, she just
but
dropped that new
that
one.
shit made me remember some Gucci songs that I was like, phew. Hey, people can say what they want, but Gucci had some shit, fool.
I was never the biggest Gucci fan.
I know it, but
As a person, I was, but his music, I wasn't.
man, that nigga had some shit on there.
I like ignorant Gucci.
Kodak Black.
Kodak Black drop Haitian Boy.
Haitian boy.
I listened to that more than anything else this weekend, man. I just like the whole.
I didn't think you would like that. I'm gonna be honest.
I liked it.
When you said it to me in the group, you were like, "Shit, that's all I've been listening to."
The reason why I like it is because it's not temporary, sort of say. It's different. It's weird. It's more from the heart. It's spoken in French and rap, and it still rhymes. It still sounds good, and it's coming from Kodak, man. Like I feel like that nigga opened up. He opened up to people in particular, like NBA YoungBoy, the City Girls, Meek Mill. Like he just opened up to people. So when you hear like that,
I like
it pretty good.
a lot of people don't like Kodak. I like him, and I like him a lot off of his potential and natural ability. Like whether people know that nigga talented as fuck,
You can hear it.
but sometimes he just get lost and he wild
And the
he'll
crazy
do,
thing is, he actually
you know,
said that too.
Yeah, he kind of be like Dennis Rodman sometimes. Like he be, I don't mean like just he be all over the place. He kind of hard to control. But when he dialed in and focused, man, that man can go.
That nigga sound smart, but I'm ignorant.
Yeah,
Smart, but I'm ignorant. And shit, I see it all.
I ain't
I
really.
see both.
I gotta listen some more.
And it's short too, so it ain't a long.
I couldn't really, as a Kodak fan and been listening to him since Heart of the Streets, whatever that was he put out. I didn't really like it as much going from Incarcerated and Lil Boo Pop. You know what I'm saying? It was hard for me to kind of get with this one, but it's cool. It's all right.
And I guess that's why I liked him more on this one than I did his older ones,
Yeah.
his initial ones. Because I liked his last 2 projects, but before that, I wasn't the biggest fan.
Yeah, I got to get into
Kind of
it.
like
I hadn't
21.
heard
I
it.
ain't liking it. I ain't like 21 at first. He actually put out a little 3-pack EP, a 3 EP for that movie.
I missed that.
Jigsaw.
The Saw
Spiral
movie.
or something
It's called Spiral. Yeah,
Oh,
so it's a little, but he only. I want to say he's on one of them.
Ain't Chris
but I think
Rock in
he
that
put it
movie?
together. Mm.
Yeah.
How the fuck he get in Saw?
Right, like goddamn, that nigga out in
Saw
there
be so,
screaming.
nigga Saw
Watch
shoot
your
that whole
back!
movie in the content. Hey, Saw, the makers of Saw. Next time y'all need to shoot
Got Black
Saw
Wall.
trilogy,
tell you.
come on in the Content Factory. We'll be glad to have you. We'll make the price right for y'all.
Yeah, it's
Right.
4 songs. 21 Savage. I want to say he put it
21.
together, produced it, but he's on 2 of them.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to go
but it's
check
straight.
that out because I like 21.
But I still like the features that he did better than this though.
Migos dropped a single, Straightening. Did y'all like that?
No.
Are the Migos run done for y'all?
Well, for me, yes. I don't think it's done overall because they could still make good beats, make good tunes, make good vibes. But as far as listening to them consistently, nah.
I've never been a Migos fan. Just,
I was.
Just put that out there.
I like songs, but I don't think I ever liked
the
the
Straightening song does show a little versatility as far as like their lyrical ability to me.
I actually feel like it got them back.
You think so?
Not back, but compared to what they was doing.
Right. I don't have an opinion about it either way. Like I'm trying to not to be bad, like negative about it.
But I ain't gonna lie, like if
you ain't like it, you ain't like it.
If it comes on, I'll rap it. It's a vibe.
It got a nice
it has
little,
something to it. But when we listen to the Migos, we gonna dissect that shit. So it ain't like you could just come out with a good beat, a decent rhythm, and say what you want to say. Nah, nigga, we analyzing everything you doing. Like you got to be deeper than that at this point. Y'all can't be the Migos of 5 years ago. We don't want to hear that no more.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like I didn't listen to the old stuff, so the lyrics on this song, Straightening,
I want them to grow.
me was a.
Is that fair?
Yes, because I want them to grow up. That is why I listen to Kodak more
but
now.
That's
why I listen to 21 Savage.
What do you define as growth?
Not rapping the same way you did 5-6 years ago in the same cadence, the same beats, the same content. No, Kodak ain't doing that. 21 Savage ain't doing that. So that's what I mean
Definitely
by that. They're not doing that anymore. So like, grow, get older, man. Like, get older. I get it. You got 6 Richard Millers. If that's all you're gonna talk about, come on. Tell me something personal.
Go to dead like Jesus.
Let's go. Let me ask you a question. Let me just asking a question. Somebody like Drake. Drake content doesn't change. His rapping has changed, but his content is the same content.
Right. And I said all of those things. I said, don't come giving me the same beats. Don't come giving me the same cadence. Don't come giving me the same rhymes and content. Drake is switching up production. He's changing up his flow. You know what I'm saying? He's speaking about his son now. So like, grow up, man. Like Drake, we all know Drake's growing up. Yes, his content and his flow was that, but he's talking about older, more experienced shit now. The Migos still rapping about the band.
Can I ask y'all a question? You know, there's been a long, underhanded rivalry.
No offense, Migos, though.
I'm going back to J. Cole for a second. J. Cole and Kendrick and Drake and that little thing, and then J. Cole hopped out, went first. Because he went first, we like it. We think it's a dope album. But did this set it up for? Do you feel like it's a slam dunk that he's gonna be able to hold on if Kendrick or Drake drop?
Hell no.
Not the number one spot, but I think, yeah, because he'll be third, fourth still. So I think that's still good and still lucrative. I don't know.
I was thinking as I was listening to it. Now I know it's live and it's shout out Henry. I know you've been waiting for this part, but I feel it's dope. But I feel like he laid it up, and I feel like them boys gonna come through and punish it. Even though I'm not even I like J. Cole more than I like Kendrick, but I know what Kendrick probably gonna do if he dropped this year.
So what if Kendrick drops To Pimp a Butterfly?
What you mean?
You like To Pimp a Butterfly?
I mean, I like Kendrick. I'm not gonna listen to Pimp a Butterfly. I listen to Friday Night Lights before I listen to
right, and that's what I'm saying. So if Kendrick comes out and he drops something like a To Pimp a Butterfly, I don't think so. But if he drops a Damn or a Good Kid, Mad City or something like that, yeah, it's over for Cole. So I think it depends on what Kendrick we get.
do for a slap you across the face.
He is.
And he loves.
Oh my God.
So hopefully he does it though. We're gonna see. I just want to see which one I'm gonna get.
That's good, man.
But I know he gonna get a super shot from me.
Dez fucked my life up this week.
What he did you all?
Dez posted the Michael Jackson lean. I didn't know that shit was fake like that.
The Michael Jackson lean?
Yeah, like I as an adult, I never thought about it, but as a kid, I thought that shit was real. Mm-hmm. The little lean that everybody used to try to do.
Criminal.
Mm-hmm.
The nigga was glued to the fucking stage. Did y'all know that?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Nigga, you ain't know that shit.
Yeah, because
I didn't know that.
When did you know?
As a kid, like, no, but today I knew that before today. I knew.
Well, yeah, I knew it before today too.
I knew it. Yeah, it was like in it because they they redid it. Like they had like some corners in your shoe that stick to the floor and you could lean and hold you down.
Okay, you did know a little something.
When I was 2 o'clock years old, when I learned that shit, and that was just now.
Well, what I'm saying is like I knew as a kid, I thought he was really doing it. Now as an adult, I knew he wasn't doing it, but I haven't thought about it. You get what I'm saying? So when they showed the technology and the patents that they was actually using to do it, I was like, this motherfucker here.
He cheated us. He was good at the moonwalk.
And they was like,
drill.
it was like, meanwhile, 10-year-old kids was running around busting their face on the floor.
I could do it. Gravity, goddamn. It's called gravity. That nigga he can't defy the rule of gravity.
Man, they
leaning there. Look at him.
Man.
Yeah, that nigga tripped, man.
He was a smooth criminal for that shit though.
Entertainment staying here. The Lakers announced a 9-part documentary series that'll be
sports?
No, because it's coming out on Hulu. It's a 9-part series.
9-part series
in
about the
2022 though.
That's about right. We halfway there. You know what I'm saying? We halfway there. I want to see the Shaq Kobe era. Shaq Kobe era mainly. I think we got enough on the 80s. I know the 80s
want to
was
see
cool.
the Magic.
I want to see Magic, and I think it's gonna be some shit coming out of that era. There.
Magic.
Ooh, that was the cocaine era too.
Cocaine era. Shaq and Kobe was rappers.
Man, fuck that. I want to see the cocaine 80s with them boys when they had on them livid ass shorts, them high ass socks. And
some Converse.
Kareem was hitting the hook shot, and they go right out to the club and snort a bag. I want to see it.
Them niggas was hitting hook shots and Daisy Dukes.
I want to see it.
The boy go out there, play the game, and go and snort a line.
Yeah, fool, they gonna be like Lauren Taylor.
I just want to see Kobe and Shaq fight and them rap against each other. That's what I want to see.
Nah, I want to know about the bag.
9-part series. You think that's better than the Jordan?
Well, see, let's just put it out there, okay? We ain't gonna be able to compare that Jordan shit to nothing, okay? That was just great quality TV, okay? We learned about Jordan and The Last Dance with the Bulls. Nothing's gonna top that. I don't even want y'all niggas to come up with solutions or ways that these niggas can compare.
They gonna try.
That's Jordan
and
the Bulls, and there's this Lakers shit that's coming.
They gonna try.
That's it. Because that Last Dance is nothing like it.
That was a good ass show.
It was. That's why I asked.
I don't know. I meant to say this at the top, but Mr. Move Fast, he got the fuck up out of there. But
Move Fast.
Drake will be honored as Artist of the Decade in the BBMAs.
Good. He deserves it. He's had the most top songs over that span and just over the last 10 years. I can't think of anybody who's been more consistent, bigger than Drake. As far as Billboard.
I can agree.
So
Yeah.
Well deserved, young fella. Now drop the goddamn album you supposed to drop 2 months ago.
What is it? Certified Lover Boy?
I can see it's probably pandemic issues there probably.
But you announced it in the pandemic, nigga.
I think he waiting until they can tour again. That'd be perfect. Drop that shit, the NBA to go on tour.
Well, it's damn near here now. The CDC done lifted the guideline.
He announced it last year sometime for February. Right. I wasn't thinking that we was gonna be open like that in February. Me personally.
Yeah. Well,
I honestly didn't think it was gonna be open right now for real. Honestly, at that point,
I started feeling like, I always felt like summertime to early fall was when things was gonna really get.
When you started to feel like that though, like when? Because
I've said it on here before. Like I said it. It's been a minute. I know being at Kangaroo in the loft, and I kept saying late summer, early fall. It just made sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, the vaccines was rolling out. I don't know. It just felt like it made sense. Give people enough time to get vaccinated.
It was a plan. It was conspiring.
And them niggas not finna let another school year. Like, if you notice, they already saying they not finna let another school year get by like that.
Right.
A lot of schools are getting lawsuits and sued because they're not offering online options though. So how much do people, like colleges? Is these colleges? I saw a few colleges are getting sued because they're not offering online.
And I don't think that you can do that because if I'm not mistaken, unless it's like a state school or something like that, colleges are private.
So I can have whatever rules I want, basically?
Or not private, but I don't think that you can make colleges have a certain rule unless it's a state school and that state is saying it. But if you're a state school.
Okay, so can they get sued if you basically say my only option is to
anybody can get sued, but is it a viable lawsuit? Right. Anybody can get sued.
I guess so. Right. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know why you wouldn't offer though. Like, what's your reason for not offering it? Just
because I'm telling you, July. I think a lot of July.
I think a lot of kids are going to be there, but why not still have the virtual option? Also?
Maybe resources. Maybe they don't have enough to
focus on both.
Yeah,
right.
And if you're gonna go, most schools have online options. So like online schools. So if that school don't offer it, that's the beautiful thing about schools. Go somewhere else.
Right.
Transfer. Leave that school. You don't have to stay there.
Right. And it's making I'm not going to say that it's doing more harm than it is good. Put it that way.
What is?
Having the kids do their virtual schooling, because I mean, you have kids, man, that's not paying attention to that shit. Man, we grown up.
Well, I'm saying like
what
the adults though. What a college, let's say. I think you're grown or old enough at that point to know you need to focus on your school and can do it from
But I'm saying,
but elementaries and high school.
But everybody learns differently. Like like I'm telling you, like okay, say for instance, right now I have to go into training. Like with my job, I can't I'm a hands-on learner. Like you can't tell me how to do something. I have to do it in order for me to, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't give me the instructions, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody learns differently.
That same argument goes for people who say I learn better at home.
Yeah.
But if
it's the same argument, really.
It is, but if you have test scores that you have to submit and those test numbers are not what, you know what I'm saying, you got the virtual learners and the students that are in class and they're not lining up because again, in Alabama, I don't know how they do it in other states, there's it's called Common Core. Everybody has to be learning the same thing. If we have students that are successful, those that are coming into the schools, and we have those that are not, then I mean,
I get that. But so let them come to school. If they're good at school, let them do it at home.
That nigga pushed that laptop in
way
the
back. That nigga about to build a flow. Like nigga, look here.
Every time he make a point, that nigga got there.
Dummy.
I said they learn better in the classroom. What about the ones who don't though? I said they learn.
They
better.
don't. No, man.
I get that, but what about when they don't?
And because at the end of the day, though, they only on there for 30 minutes because you know the teacher has the students that are in there, so they can't like divide their time. Like they only online for like 30 to 45 minutes.
I know this gets shaky and get tricky, and it's kind of going back to an earlier point that Huda was saying about online options and stuff like that. But do y'all think that sometimes like we try to make everything conform to that person?
Right. Like
it's no. But I'm saying like how you saying like why can't they offer both? I don't offer both, so you do what you want to do.
Okay.
Right. So like I just feel like sometimes now we getting into a point where like I have to make everything fit for all people, like all different. When I say not people, I don't even talk about people, but I have to make it for like it's like Burger King. It need to be your way. You know what I'm saying? And it's like
I want my vegan burger on a vegan grill.
Right. Like why would I? It's like people will go to this school and you'll see that this school don't offer this program, and you go there and get mad and like protest to make it offer that program. Like you don't have to pick that school. You know that, right?
What if you've already picked that school and now you went to that school pre-pandemic, but then the pandemic happens, and so now I still want to go to this school because I want to graduate from here, but I want to work at home just a little bit longer. Just give me the option a little bit longer.
At this point, the way they got it now, at this point, you can go get a shot or you don't.
Right.
But if you go, you need to get a shot to come to this school. I remember being in school, and this is why it don't seem weird to me because I remember like you couldn't register if you didn't have certain shots on that thing. So
I get
it's simple, and if not, you don't get to come. And also to that point, you don't have to come to this school.
I want to
have
come
a
here.
choice.
I want to come here.
We don't have online options.
Right.
Yeah, you do. I just did it.
But we don't have, that was during
then.
pandemic.
Now we're not doing
now
it
everybody
anymore.
got shots, you can come in.
Right.
It's just like with your job. If your job say everybody got to come back, you can't be like, well, shit, I want to stay at home.
That's different. I can't.
Yeah, of course it's
I ain't
different.
picking my job. Like my job is my job.
You don't have to work there.
Right.
I kind of do.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, yes,
do.
right. And
Shit, it ain't as easy as
All
picking a
rules
school.
go
right,
on.
like
No,
you don't have to work
I
there.
don't think that's as easy as picking a school.
Okay, so if I ain't gonna.
I think that's different.
I don't.
I wish I could pick my job, nigga. I'd be goddamn Dr. Phil.
You apply for the job that you
Right.
have now.
and got it and accepted it.
I didn't pick it though, nigga. I took
Yes,
it
you
because it was
did.
the best option at the time.
And you don't have to
Nigga,
stay there.
I wouldn't work at a warehouse I didn't want to be at, but I went did the shit. That's what I'm saying. I did it because I had to, not because I wanted to.
What happened to the warehouse?
That shit was stupid.
So and you did what?
We ain't got less money at Target.
Right.
I
So
don't
you
want to go get less money.
So that's the point. You have
had a choice.
You have options, nigga. Like that's the thing. People act like they don't have options. Goddamn, you got options.
I don't want my option to be a worse option.
But shit,
It don't have to be.
That shit's stupid. For like you working there, I commend them niggas. Boy.
I don't know. We got some mosquitoes in this bitch or something.
Yeah,
Goddamn,
they
so
get big. Goddamn. Imagine lifting them big ass a 12-pack of beans, but it's the ones that the high schools get them big ass cans. Them whole about this big, man. Broke my back. I'm 22. Fuck this shit,
You
man.
ain't have to stay there.
I ain't care what happened to me at that point though. I wasn't
Sports.
saying that though. I tell you that.
Kobe Bryant.
Shots out.
Got into the Hall of Fame, man. Give him a hand clap, Dez, for that,
The
man.
Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame.
The Hall of Fame. Yeah, he got in the Hall of Fame. And did y'all get an opportunity to watch?
I saw something.
Yeah, I saw.
Did you have a dry eye? Because I remember you said you was going to watch it and it wasn't going to be a dry eye in the room. You had a dry eye?
I did because I mean, I did. If it was Jordan that was speaking, you know, maybe it could have pulled a little bit more out of it. But Vanessa, she spoke good. You know, she even his parents and Kobe, they didn't have the best relationship. She even shouted them out on that. So it was cool. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a tearjerker or nothing like that.
Why do you think Jordan would have brought the tears out? Sort of say.
Kind of like at the funeral.
At the funeral, yeah.
Right. If you look at that and then you kind of compare it to, there's really nothing more that he could have said. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just it. She spoke very good though. I can't lie. She did a very good job. And let's just be correct. KG and Tim Duncan and they got in too.
They got in, but the
it was
highlight of the
foreshadow.
night,
We
man,
got it right.
It was Kobe. I'm sorry, man, but I'm sorry. The highlight of y'all life was really Kobe night, but that's still not a bad thing.
Right.
But it was Kobe night.
I can't lie. Like that was the most anticipated person to get enshrined. But overall, yeah, it was really cool. She
Shave
did
your
a
head,
great
Tim
job.
Duncan.
Y'all like seeing KG get in, man, because KG was a dog, man, a lot of years.
He had a great speech as well. I don't know if y'all got a chance to watch it.
Yeah, I saw what Charles Barkley had told him earlier, and what he said back. He was like, "You're a borderline Hall of Famer." He was like, "You're a borderline champion."
Champ, right?
Borderline champion.
Nigga, anything you say, Charles Barkley, gonna get met with.
Man.
You ain't never got no championship.
Especially from a champ.
Right.
But one thing that Kobe White said that I thought was dope. She was like, she remember asking Kobe why he couldn't sit out a game, and he was like, just because he was kind of hurting a little bit. And she said, because what about those fans that saved up all the money to come see me play? I owe it to them.
Nigga, them Kobe tickets was crazy.
Yeah.
Them last couple years.
And that is true, because imagine people like, man, I'm gonna go catch Kobe in Memphis.
Right.
And
Atlanta.
you get your money.
It was said in our group message.
Yeah, to try to
couldn't get it.
Yeah, try to get there, and then you go see him, and then he not playing because he hurt.
Now
So that's crazy, the
and-
mindset that he
Right,
had.
and when you think about it like that, that's great, because like niggas be planning to come from New Orleans to go to Atlanta to watch a Kobe game, and their whole trip is planned around that,
Right.
and then Kobe doesn't play.
Right.
Like
I done seen people like do that for Bron. Like I know my homeboy and them planning to go to Memphis, and Bron goddamn was on the pine doing the fine.
and nigga done would spend money to travel, money for a room, money for food. Nigga done spend $500 to watch LeBron sit down.
Yeah.
And then you get
That's
that
why I'm not good on that load management shit.
Get
man.
that bitch and watch Verjao.
Right.
Get your ass out.
Anderson,
Get your ass out the.
Like they paying E-boy handsomely. You know what I'm saying? Like real good money to play a game. You know what I'm saying? And you talk about load management, man. This man.
Well, it is still their lives too. You know what I'm saying? Because like when you look at it, them niggas be having bad knees, bad backs, can't walk when they 50. So
Again,
I get
choice.
it, man. Oh, I get it. And I get that, but that does suck for that fan who traveled all of these miles. But to me, man, your health is more important than any of that.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that. But hey,
But
you
if you
elected
just
to be a
if you just
professional
low
athlete.
managed last night, nigga. I mean, we get days off from our job. That's the same thing. These guys are earning their PTO and you don't want them to use it.
hey,
Low management is PTO.
I can't push back on that. You got a point.
That's all it is. Like, and then when you look
I
at it,
know
that's
where
all
there
it
ain't
is.
no PTO at.
Dummies
Podcast.
Hey, we ain't got nothing. You ain't getting paid. You don't come.
No call, no show.
You ain't getting paid. You
AWOL that man.
That nigga goddamn took the percentage off of it. We did the episode when it was just me and Todd. We talked about Conor McGregor and that $600 million dollar sale he did of his vodka line or whiskey line. But with that $600 million, you got to bust it down. They got to go
Couple
to managers and employees and stuff. But they said because of that deal, this year Forbes announced that Conor McGregor made $100 million in 2020, which made him the highest paid athlete.
180 for the year.
1 year.
That's
1
crazy
year.
for 1 year. So I wonder if they just probably broke it down, that deal. Maybe that 600 broke it down in 3, 4, 5 years, something like that. So if that's the case, he gonna be at that top.
Well, nah, like the $600 million, that's for the liquor brand.
But him himself, he get the 100. So what to say?
Well, I mean, I don't know what his split is, but it obviously made him one of the highest paid. I mean, I'm sure he got paid from other things, but in addition, it made him $100 million. But when like you said, like if we was to sell this, like nigga, one person don't
900
get
mil.
all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it got to go to this person,
I don't know. I
taxes,
think
lawyer fees.
I think I might deserve all of it.
But I just thought that was dope. I know that's gonna drive Mayweather crazy.
And another crazy number on that to me was KD was on that bitch. He was 10, like 75.
He was number 10. Yep.
76.
He was number 10, yeah.
Jeez, KD. And he was like the third basketball player on that, I want to say.
It was somebody else played football that was on
Brady.
Brady. 72 million, I think.
Brady was right above KD. I think KD was 75. Brady was 76.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I knew it was somewhere in there.
Crazy, boy.
Money.
There you
NFL.
go.
Oh yeah, the highest paid NFL athlete. Athletes top 10. Conor McGregor,
Messi.
man,
That
that
nigga been
motherfucker on
there
there
for
every
8
year.
years, goddamn.
Every year.
Yeah, Messi,
Billionaire.
130 mil. Christian Ronaldo, oh, he always
Every
on
year.
there. 120 mil.
Dak for
He
107.
just signed big. He just
Wasn't
signed
Dak
big
hurt
contract.
all last year too?
But he just got
just
a big
signed.
signing bonus. He got a big signing bonus. 66 million signing bonus. But
Shit.
still, he got 66 million signing bonus.
LeBron at
Neymar.
how much Bron was? 96. Neymar,
Neymar.
he always on there.
Yeah.
Roger
Federer,
Federer always on
90
That's
million.
crazy. I didn't know he was on there.
I don't know who that is,
Good
but
driver.
The
nigga.
Formula One driver.
congratulations to
Yeah,
him.
He be having all the hoes.
Tom Brady.
Tom Breezy.
And Katie
And
let that
Kevin
hit
Durant.
Look, I'm 10.
76, 75 million. That's crazy.
1 year.
1 year, cuz.
That's
And they say
crazy.
he about to get even richer off them that Dodge Doja coin, whatever that coin is.
The Ram coin, Dodge Ram coin.
Truck coin.
Dummy.
That truck coin. That's
Dodge Ram coin.
This week, Tim Tebow signed with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Said that they're gonna bring him in to be a quarterback. Tim Tebow hadn't played football in over 7 or 8 years.
8 years.
Signed to
Privilege.
a contract with the Jacksonville Jaguars. His old head coach Urban Meyer, when he was at Florida, is now the head coach at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Signed to a 1 year contract. A lot of fallout from this, from a lot of different angles. Some people support it, some people don't. Some people think that it's earned or whatever. What y'all thoughts with Tebow signing with the Jags?
It's privilege, but I don't care. I feel like he I think he's still an athlete. I think he can probably still maybe get the job done to a smaller scale. Who knows? But I think he had to try out. They had to see if he was physically fit, which we can see he still is. And in camp, he going to find out if he can still play or not. So that 1 year ain't going to matter if he get his ass bust day one. Cool. If he succeeds and has a decent year. Cool.
What about the angle of people saying that like you sign him and then don't even give Cap a shot? Does that kind of highlight everything that was wrong with Cap not getting a job?
If Cap wants to play tight end or receiver or something, and he gets that opportunity to do so, but I'm pretty sure, 100% sure Tim Tebow ain't getting no quarterback deals.
He didn't try to play quarterback.
I know, but I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have got it, and he did. But I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have got a deal if he did, because that's why
But just
he
He got the opportunity to play.
Just the
is what he's saying.
opportunity of being
I get
out of
that.
the league for 7 years and didn't
say you
play
wanna play,
particularly
and then
well
you ain't.
at that level, and now I want to play, and you get in.
I think it sucks, but I don't compare the two, because I think that if Tebow was trying to play quarterback like he did his whole career, he wouldn't be there.
What about other
That's what I'm
tight
saying.
ends around
Right.
around
It's-
who just
right.
Then yes, that sucks for them. I agree. I'm pretty sure there's a tight end who played last year who's probably in better shape, who's probably a better athlete, better than Tebow, white, black, blue, whatever he is. And I think he deserved that shot over Tebow.
Does
But
this
as
show
far
you
as
how
comparing
important
them,
business is? Because some people
That's
say
all it is.
him
Selling
being from
tickets.
Jacksonville, they trying to sell some tickets.
sell some tickets. That's all it is. You know, Jacksonville they're starting new. They have a new quarterback. They want to try to fill that stadium. We get what this is.
I saw Daquan Jones.
Just knock him out. Somebody.
He reported, or not reported, he tweeted, which is a very important tweet. He was like, this Tebow deal just shows you that personal relationships go further than actual ability.
We say that in life every day.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like, this is an example of, that's why I brought it up. It's an example of how personal relationships and friendships can go a lot further than
Right. His old
whatever.
Urban Meyer's there. What do you expect? He's Urban Meyer. Of course, he's going to get a better shot than any other time. Yeah, I see with Tebow. I think he's been one of the best athletes I've ever coached in my life. I give him a shot to come play tight end as a third string. Why not? So, who knows? He probably going to come in there with a little heart, a little want to.
Todd, what
a
you
little-
wanted him at the
whatever.
Saints? You ain't said nothing.
Oh no,
You already got Tim Tebow at the same.
I ain't.
He your starting quarterback.
You better believe it. I want him gone too.
Jameis is gonna be the quarterback, man.
Hopefully.
Thank you.
Hopefully, but I don't know. They showed us that when Breeze went sat down, who they put in there?
James.
No,
they didn't. They put Taysom Hill.
They put Taysom Hill in the game.
I know. I'm telling you. Okay, this is my theory on that because I know Sean Payton didn't want to, put that boy out there, man. You didn't want to drive the price for Jameis up, man. You wanted to keep him and bring him back when Breeze come back so you can re-sign him. That's what I think happened because there's no way in the hell Taysom Hill is better than Jameis Winston at the quarterback position.
He's not, and that's not my argument. I think that Jameis is a better pure quarterback in that system way more than Taysom, but we know what it goes to. He's white. Sorry. He's getting a lot of money. Sorry.
He is, and I don't understand it.
The brass is going to say, hey, Sean Payton, yes, we get you have Jameis, but we're paying this guy $20 million. It's not to take every other snap.
Mm-hmm. Hey, again, they wasn't going to be able to afford Jameis in the offseason if he go out and he have a great goddamn season.
I think so. I just think that the smart thing would be to give Jameis that money. When did Taysom get this deal?
I was on that same
boat. That's what I'm saying. So when did
Taysom
didn't get this deal at that point when he went in the game?
Man, I don't understand why they paid them folks. Why they paid that man.
If he was going to pay somebody, pay Jameis.
I agree. You can get a Subway sandwich for this nigga, man.
They're telling
get you that man out of there, bro.
They're showing you and they're telling you what they're thinking.
Well,
this is the NFL of the future. We want this kind of skill and team. They want a Lamar Jackson type. I'm not saying that he's that, but
he fits that mode.
He fits that mode. He's a runner.
Get him out of there.
Second,
I want him gone.
Speaking of NFL, we saw that the Senior Bowl moved their date back to February instead of the traditional January because of the football and the NFL going to that 17-game regular season. So they had one game. For people who don't know, it used to be 16 games, and now it's 17 games, which made everything have to move.
Makes sense.
So the Senior Bowl did the same thing as well. So
this makes sense because most of those coaches are NFL coaches. February. So
February 5th.
Let the football NFL season be over, so all of these scouts could come down here see these seniors. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Man, what if it would have hit right when Mardi Gras happened though?
It's gonna probably.
It's gonna be during that time.
Like when Mardi Gras is early, it's gonna be kind of. Right. It's gonna be around the kickoff. Well, no shit.
It's gonna be that
early. It'll be
have parades.
Yeah, hell yeah.
They have parades in February. All February have parades.
That's gonna be a nice time, man.
Yeah, man. The city gonna be all right.
It's a Mardi Gras in May. We talked about it before, but Mobile got parade scheduled. I think this in May sometime, don't it?
Shit, it's the midpoint. You better.
It's Mobile got some kind of Mardi Gras schedule.
Looking it up.
Because I literally just seen Mobile Mardi Gras 2021. They got some kind of schedule that they just put out for Mardi Gras.
Shit, New Orleans still in phase 2. I know they ain't having
it. Phase 2.
Phase 2, goddamn. Phase 1.5. They still.
But what about that? I just said phase 2.
You going?
Nah, they say March 1st, 2022. Ain't nothing about 2021.
You going?
Nah, man, it's a makeshift Mardi Gras. I'm telling you.
I'm sure.
Okay, they said Mobile City Council said they would like to have Mardi Gras May 21st. So it's not saying that they are.
I thought they had said it and stuff because I saw the parade route and everything. How old that article is you looking at? What's the date? You know dates.
March 9th, 2021.
Oh, no, it's something newer than that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know where it's at, but I know they look at it. My boy using that computer, man, told him.
Fingers ass. Got all that shit right there. I ain't even, my goddamn iPad been off since forever. I gotta stop bringing this motherfucker.
That nigga kept pushing that bitch. He had to bring that bitch back.
This bitch make you work too hard. I'm gonna leave this at home.
Moving on into the dummy of the week.
You dumb some bitch.
Dumbass, stupid ass dummy.
Big stupid.
Fuck around with you.
For you dumb motherfuckers who was putting gasoline in a plastic bag, bring your dumb ass to the principal's office.
Shit,
gasoline.
Now you wonder why your trunk stink.
During Gasageddon, when all the gas shit was going crazy, there was pictures of people putting gasoline into a plastic bag.
All kind of shit.
A plastic bag. The lady lit, and then she wanted to fill up another one, so she was about to put it down.
Dumbass, big stupid ass. You gonna sit? That bitch gonna run over. I wonder how much of it spilled in the back of her truck.
I don't know if she ever got to fill it up. Because they stopped it after she filled that bitch up. It was also a motherfucker who car caught on fire because they put like 50 canisters back that bitch and smoked.
Big stupid
dumb motherfuckers.
Look, gas ain't gonna hurt nobody.
Bro.
The niggas filled up the big Walmart bin and couldn't lift the bitch up to put it in the car.
Yeah, the little blue tote thing shit that they were putting gas. Come on, man. God damn.
Once again, y'all are the dumb fucks who caused the gas to go so high. Y'all didn't even need the gas.
Yeah. And in addition to them some dumb motherfuckers too, but you anti-vaccinators who now want to wear masks to protect themselves from the vaccinated people. I want y'all to bring y'all dumb ass to the principal's office.
So you could catch the vaccination? How you catch I done caught that vaccination.
Reverse
I
vaccination.
done caught that
That's what it
vaccination.
is.
What the fuck?
But that just go to show you how like what's the word? Not hard headed. What's the word?
Stupid motherfucker.
That word. But let's just call them that. They won't put on their mask to protect them, but once people get shots, they gonna put their mask on to protect themselves from the people who got the shots.
So you don't catch the nothing. They don't want to catch the nothing.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Y'all niggas.
I don't want to not get sick. Man.
I was looking at some of the gas people. What the fuck that means?
Hey, they also said that the vaccination is basically not just for COVID; it's for future pandemics as well. So it's curing some shit that you ain't even got yet, like future diseases, preventing future diseases. So
I'm still stuck on the gas
trying
in the
to see-
fucking bag.
I want to know what you're gonna catch
got
from a vaccinated person.
It was
I want to know. Goddamn. What's that called?
somebody said to the gas people, there are people right now in the nation with plastic shopping bags filled with gasoline in their houses who won't take a vaccine because it's unsafe.
But you gonna sniff these fumes though. Nigga got gas fumes in the kitchen. Put that gas over there by the turkey,
Gas
baby.
in a bag.
Like what you do when you come in there and the gas and seeped out and
How
all
the
in the
fuck you
carpet?
get it in the car?
What you do?
Out the bag. How you get it in?
I don't know how that bag does not just go over.
You know what I'm saying? How you put it
I'm
in your
pretty
car?
sure
tie
after a
that
while
bitch-
it's gonna disintegrate.
You can't
Gas
tie
strong
that,
as hell.
You can't tie that bitch tight enough to keep gas in it, stupid fucks.
Look at that. They got bags of gas, goddamn. They got gas in a trash bag. Man.
Gas, nigga never thought they'd see gas in the trash bag.
They're finna go buy a bag of gas, literally.
Y'all really made gas $4 though, man. Like, come on now, smart enough.
Man, for that, you gas people and you
Look at my man,
anti-vaccinators,
fool.
you are
Look at my
the
man in
dummy
that red
of
car.
the week.
Dummy.
Dumb ass, stupid ass.
That boy
dummy.
got about 9 red canisters on
that's a girl, I think. Big dumb ass.
Yeah. Other than that, any other news and information that y'all forgot to add on or that we forgot to talk about?
Shouts out to the dummy. Shouts out to the motherfucking Content Factory. Like, subscribe on all that shit.
Like,
all of the dummy
subscribe.
shit. All of the Content Factory shit. We over here. We popping. We open. You want a podcast? You want to do some media? You want to take some photos? You want some photos of you taking? Hit us the fuck up. We got you.
I also want to say shout out to Yo Mamas.
Your mom?
They're gonna be featured on a Netflix special. I think it airs June the 6th or June the 9th.
Shit, I want some now.
Boy.
I want some.
Yeah, June 9th. June 9th. They're gonna be on a restaurant feature that's gonna kind of highlight what they do there. So
Shout out your mom. You can eat, look, you ain't even gotta, we can pull up that and I'll take chicken and waffles.
yeah, the show is fresh fried and crispy.
You ain't even gotta give me no money.
That
Just,
shit
just
is
pay
good.
me in chicken and waffles. That's it.
Food, that shit too good for me to only have been there once recently. I need to go back.
But see, it's not open like that. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they open from like 10 to 2 or
exclusivity.
some weird. I
you know
still
what
be
I'm saying?
asleep.
Yeah,
goddamn.
it be some weird times.
Stupid sleeping ass.
10 to 2, goddamn, I'm asleep, baby. Come on.
Yeah.
Shit.
Other than that, like who said, like and subscribe, to our channels, man. Anybody need any content, whether that's pictures, videos, or need a home to shoot their pictures, man, hit us up. Go on our bio. Our calendar is now open. We're accepting, appointments. And yeah. And on that, we'll be back next week like we never left. Because like we say every week, we never leave. You dig?
You beat you. And it ain't no age limit.
No age limit. We age appropriate for
Right.
all things.
Whatever your podcast is.
All your pictures.
So bring your ass.
Go ahead, say, babe.
Yee yee.